TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
What's up, fam? This is Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year, we gave away several PS4s and games. So this year, we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it that goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket to up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It also benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating and much love. Big up. All things Pelicans, you're now tuned into the Pelican post-game report. We are in the building. Much love to the family. I appreciate you guys for being with us in this installment of the Pelican post-game report. Much love to the family members. Welcome into the stream right here, fam. We thank you so much and thank you so kindly for joining us. So welcome you in with the soothing sounds of the octopus. Doesn't his tentacles touch across the piano so lively and nicely? The octopus is doing a wonderful job on the keys. Don't you think he plays so beautifully?
Zion, this is for you.
It's terrible. Oh, David Griffin, the octopus. Man, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate y'all for joining us for this installment of the Pelican Post Game.
Damn, he still playing?
Much love to the fam, man. Thank y'all for joining us.
Oh, man.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause.
Cute. Like,
to that old octopus over there, David Griffin. Don't you think he plays so beautifully? That octopus, man.
That boy wonderfully terrible.
That boy good. That boy crazy.
All right, so with that being said, much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all being in the chat for this one. Much love to the Flock Pelicans 2021 season outlook. Will Zion leave? We're going to cover that all and then some. So much love to the Flock, man. Appreciate y'all being in the building for this one. And listen, fam, we're going to go over a few news, notes, and items in the broadcast. I'm Big Q chiming in to the Pelican post-game report. My co-host is DC. DC, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm trying to soak in all this piano music, bro. Catch the vibe, you know what I'm saying? I actually thought to myself, like, what if you went on a date or you was out with somebody or just a family member, anybody you care about, if they just broke out without you asking and start playing the damn piano. They might have asked you for $500 or something and just start playing the damn piano. Like, what you gonna do?
Man, it's like being at the airport, man. You listen to somebody play some songs that don't need to be on the piano, you know. And you know, you can't play "I'm Body Body" on the piano. You shouldn't even attempt that. You might hear that at the airport. You come to New Orleans. Body Body. But anyway, much love to the fam, man, for being here. Much love to the flock. Big ups to all the flockers. I appreciate you guys. Don Anthony, go Pels. Latrell Pollard, go Pels. Jonathan, Mr. Shive, go Pels. Bad Ace, go Pels. Joe Thomas, go Pels. King Buckets, go Pels. Tyler, go Pels. Mar Javion, go Pels. All right, who else we got? Young Sale, go Pels. Don Anthony, go Pels. Pelicans Nola, go Pels. Cato the Kid, go Pels. Who else we got chiming up in this thing? Much love to all you guys. Julio, go Pels. All right, who else we got here chiming up in this? B-Mac, go Pels. Lavelle, go Pels. John Thompson, go Pels. DB, go Pels. Brendan, go Pels. Who else we got chiming in? Greg, what's up, Greg? Go Pels. All right, anybody else? Moles, what's up, Moles? Go Pels. Latrell, go Pels. Justin, go Pels. Stephanie, go Pels. Johnny Thompson, go Pels. What's up, Joseph? Go Pels. Big ups to the fam. Games, go Pels. Just Jim, go Pels. Who else we got chiming in this thing as well? Energy, what's up, Energy Slayer? Go Pels. Carlton, go Pels. Tramal, go Pels. Let's see who else we got there. Just skip. Salsto, what's up, bro? Salsto, man. We got your box, man. Lovely, bro. We're gonna shout you out, bro.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Pack. Yeah, we're gonna check that out, bro. And we're gonna work on a little spot for you on the shop, bro. We're gonna do a commercial for you for that, bro. Man, wonderful product. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna get back to you. But appreciate that package, my friend. All right, Mystic, Southern Railroad, go Pels. All right, who else we got? State of the Pelicans, go Pels. Justin Reed, go Pels. What's up, brother Rob? Go Pels. Trapper BG, go Pels. Simply Tasha, what's up, Queen? Go Pels. Much love to the Queens, man. All right, who else we got? Everybody, man. Much love to you guys. Appreciate you as well up in this thing. What's up, B Thomas? Go Pels, fam. Appreciate you. All right, fam. So let's get it, man. Let's start off as we started off with the beautiful tunes of the Octopus chiming in our ear, and I'm pretty sure he charmed the hell out of Zion like he charmed us in the chat. Them octopuses, when you got extra arms, they help you play them goddamn pianos. But anyway, let's get into some of this stuff, DC. We're gonna start off here, man. Let's go into this Pelicans.
We're gonna go into the what this is you pulling up, man.
From Hoop Site right here, Pelican season preview. Right. First playoff trip for Zion.
I was gonna pull out that hit piece.
Oh no, I mean, if you want to go with that one first, bro, we could.
I think we should go with the hit piece first.
Go with the hit piece.
Let's go ahead and discuss the elephant in the room, bro, and go ahead and get that out the way.
All right, we'll go that way then. All right, hit piece. We
don't want to keep David Griffin waiting, bro. After he tried to serenade us.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to hear some more of that octopus, man. To be honest with you, with him looking at you while he playing the piano, that old octopus. But anyway, let's get into.
Hey, you think he down the hall, bro? You want to get him to play the piano while
No, that's all right. That's creepy. Let's get it to the. Yeah, that old backstab son bitch playing the piano for you. You might be trying to tune up your funeral or something. You never know with a guy like that. Anyway, let's get into the article, man.
Fired coaches,
flawed rosters, man.
Frosted rapport with Zion. That what y'all want here?
All right,
they want me to read.
DC, you ready to read, bro?
They want me to read. I can't see. I need some damn glasses.
DC, get your you got your computer handy where you can read that article?
I can't read it, bro, because when I pull it up on my phone, it keep trying to charge me $1.
All right, yeah, I think that's a reading fee.
I'm gonna read the next one.
All right, DC say you're gonna read the next one, so y'all get ready. All right, so here it is. This is the article from NOLA.com from Christian Clark. And listen, Christian Clark did a hell of a job on this article, by the way, man. Let me tell you something. Fired coaches, flawed rosters, frosty repartee with Zion inside of David Griffin's turbulent Pelicans tenure. And might I add to this, DC, that really this did not have to be this way. All he had to do was be cool and stay in the background, and none of this would have happened. But see, when you want the credit for it, you're gonna get the blame. That's how it worked in the game when you step out on Front Street. This didn't even have to be, bro. He in his second year and already on the firing line already. So he, like I said, he could have stayed to the back.
Himself, bro.
He did it to himself. But let's
when
get
you come out saying dumb shit like when you won a championship, it was the most miserable year ever. Like what? What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Why? Because LeBron was pulling the strings and running shit? That just made you miserable? Like, what are you talking about? Y'all won the championship. You're supposed to be happy. Yeah, I want to win another one. I don't want to win it that way. Like, what the hell what is this dude talking about?
I know, bro. It's he just has to stay out of the way, man. That's a big challenge for a guy like this, man. He's an octopus.
Then they say people other than Zion, people his peers and stuff. He said they were clowning him too, laughing at him. He in the group chat. You know how we be in a private chat, Q. He getting laughed at in the private chat with everybody worked out.
That's just sad. That's so sad. Let's get into it, man. In the summer, this is from Christian Clark. And big ups to Christian Clark. We have to get him on the show here, DC, and him to talk about it. He telling it like it is, man. All right. In the summer of 2020, after Zion Williamson unexpectedly left the NBA bubble at Walt Disney World, David Griffin tried to reinvigorate his players and staff who remained behind. He brought literature. Griffin distributed copies of, quote, The Alchemist, equal international bestseller by Brazilian author Paulo Coelho, which follows a young shepherd named Santiago on his search for treasure. The idea at the heart of Coelho's fable is expressed clearly in the book. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. But that's a process.
That's actually true.
That's true, but that's a process. Ever the optimist, Griffin maintained that the New Orleans Pelicans could be competitive without the most dynamic player. Publicly, the Pelicans said Williamson left the bubble to deal with a family medical issue. While there was no reason to doubt that, team sources said Williamson had suffered a hamstring injury, which the Pelicans didn't disclose.
We didn't know that shit.
We called it. Throughout his rookie season, go back and listen to these shows. I'm telling y'all, we was on top of a lot of this. Throughout his rookie season, Williamson had grown increasingly frustrated with the Pelicans for his number of hoops that they required him to jump through to return from knee injury he suffered in the preseason. The team initially provided a return to play timetable of 6 to 8 weeks, but it took more than 3 months for Williamson to get back on the floor. When he was finally given the thumbs up to play, he was placed on burst limits, which he detested. The way Williamson's return was handled caused a significant tension between him and the team's medical staff, sources said. They said the medical staff really was Griffin. Williams' relationship with Griffin had also begun to sour, although they communicate infrequently. Now, Griffin tried hard in Williamson's rookie year to forge a bond. One example, during the Pelicans bubble stay, Griffin asked to meet with Williamson and played the piano for him. That is totally creepy. Williams spent 8 days outside the bubble. He played fifth. You're going to finally meet the man. You're going to play it. Let me play the piano.
Hey, Zion, can you come down to my room?
What part of that gave you a good idea that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invite this young kid down here with my old ass, and I'm going to play the piano for him. And Zion Williamson, like, that's really nice. No, that was not the right thing to do, Octopus. Totally not the right thing to do. Let's finish this up, man. It's just, man, you can't make this up. He spent 8 days outside the bubble. He played in 15 minutes of the team's first game of a restart, a 2-point loss to the Jazz. The Pelicans entered with hopes of rallying for a playoff spot. Instead, they face planted, going 2-6. Griffin's hiring was supposed to mark a new chapter in the history of professional basketball in New Orleans, but 2.5 years into his time in charge, he's running out of chances to make things right. He's failed to form a solid relationship with the most important player, and he has already fired 2 head coaches, one whom he handpicked. How did so much go wrong so quickly? What follows an account of Griffin's tenure in New Orleans based on his conversations with more than a dozen current and former team employees. Although some staffers have remained loyal to Griffin, others who spoke to the Times-Picayune said they feel there is a discrepancy between what Griffin sold and what he has delivered. A discrepancy? Really? No, it is definitely a difference. The employee spoke on the condition of anonymity because they feared retribution. Griffin declined comment for this story, as did Williamson. He could have cleared the spotlight, but see, I ain't going to talk about it. The Times Picayune requested to interview any high-ranking individual in the Pelicans organization on record, which declined. And of course, you know that old octopus ain't gonna let them speak their mind. The cultural shift when Griffin was named New Orleans vice president of basketball operations in April of 2019, there was a swell of optimism. Griffin had helped guide the Cleveland Cavaliers take the LeBron James to a championship 3 years earlier, and he was taking over an organization that was eager to turn a page on Anthony Davis's era. He brought in a longtime NBA trainer, Aaron Nelson, which was a good move to oversee the Pelicans medical staff. Nelson asked for numerous changes to the Pelicans practice facility, which he got the green light, according to the team official website, which he did. Gail spent over, I want to say over $100,000, well over $100,000 to rework the training facility. Shortly into his tenure, Griffin gathered staffers inside a video room at the team's practice facility and showed them a slideshow presentation. One of the slides was titled, quote, "Cultural Shift," end quote. It included 9 bullet points. The first one read family. The second one read accountability. The third's love. Then Coach Elvin Gentry told several people around
Willie
him.
Green was around earlier.
Then Coach Elvin Gentry told several people around him, quote, "This is going to be great," end quote. Within months, however, Griffin began blaming Gentry for the Pelicans' poor start. Once on a road trip, Griffin was approached by someone he hadn't spoken in weeks. Unprompted, Griffin said, quote, "I'll give Elvin all the answers to the test, and he still fails," end quote. It's unclear whether Gentry knew of this. He knew. He knew. That Griffin sometimes contradicted his own sunny vision caused a segment of team employees to actively dislike him. When the Last Dance documentary aired in April of 2020, some staffers began referring to Griffin as Griff Cross. In a group text, it was a reference to Jerry Krause, the NBA executive who dismantled the 97-98 Chicago Bulls after they won a third straight championship. By the time the bubble play began, it was an open secret Griffin planned to axe Gentry. It was widely believed Griffin wanted to hire Tyrone Lue, with whom he had won a championship in 2016. Many in the organization believed a coaching change was necessary. The Pelicans had lost 13 straight games in 2019-2020, a franchise record, but some took issue with the way it was handled. 2 days after the Pelicans' final bubble game, Gentry was fired. It became clear Lue was going to take the Clippers job, so Griffin had to readjust. After a wide-ranging 2-month search, he chose SVG as Gentry's successor. Van Gundy's track record of overseeing top 10 defense was impressive, and he guided 3 teams to the Eastern Conference Finals in his career. The background research the Pelicans gathered on him, though, indicated his coaching style could be grating. Members of the organization raised concerns that the drill sergeant Van Gundy was an awkward fit. Griffin hired him anyway. Because of the NBA's pandemic compressed schedule, Van Gundy got minimal practice time with his team during the season. The Pelicans struggled to make outside shots. They ranked 25th in three-point attempts and 26th in three-point percentage. The defense improved as the season went along, but they still finished 23rd in points allowed per 100 possessions. The low point of the season came in April when the Pelicans led the Knicks by 3 points with 7.8 seconds remaining. Van Gundy instructed his team to intentionally foul, yet in a critical game, his players turned him out in the huddle. Veteran guard Eric Bledsoe let Derrick Rose drive to the basket unencumbered, and Knicks forward Reggie Bullock tied the game with a 3. New York won in overtime. Afterward, Bledsoe admitted he wasn't paying attention. By the way,
how the hell you play the next game after that?
He started the next bunch of games after that. To make the play-in tournament, all the Pelicans had to do was finish among the top 10 teams in the Western Conference. Once it was evident they were going to come up short, speculation about Van Gundy's job status ramped up. At the end of the season news conference, neither Griffin nor Van Gundy, who declined to comment for this story, gave any indication on the change becoming. Listen to the Pelican post-game report. The Pelican post-game report was on this. We've been speaking about a lot of this when all this was coming out. We were saying it the whole way through because we don't need a fly on the wall up in the damn building to know what's going on. We can read the body language. We've seen the tea leaves. We know what time it is. So let's finish up.
We know all the ingredients they put in the Smoothie King Arena. They was organic.
Man, we know, bro. We know what time.
We read the labels. We read the ingredients.
All DC, we was on top of it, bro. Griffin spoke to several players before he made a final decision about Van Gundy's job status. It became obvious that Van Gundy was unlikely to ever soften his tough love approach. Griffin got clearance from ownership to make another change at the head coaching position. The Pelicans ownership group wasn't satisfied with the team's 31-41 record, which was nearly identical to the records New Orleans posted in Gentry's final season. Griffin knew he needed to find a head coach who could better relate to young players. We were saying that then. He was interested in Jacques Vaughn. Now, Vaughn cited family
We said that
reasons.
like 2019, huh, Q?
I've been saying it. Returned to the
Oh.
Brooklyn Nets as a team lead assistant. Now he ain't going to why that happened, but we covered here on the show why it happened, and people were still saying that's just that speculation. Like this is okay, whatever, dumbass. Anyway, let's keep going. Some people, man, I mean, my goodness, man, you got the damn car got to fall on their head for them to wake up. In July, the Pelicans hired Willie Green as the head coach, a move that was largely met with praise in NBA circles. Green's resume included 12 years of NBA playing experience. He had worked under two successful head coaches in Steve Kerr and Monty Williams, and he crucially wanted to be New Orleans despite the instability. Quote, one of the things I asked, we discussed were the different coaching changes, Green said in July. It was a discussion that I wanted to be honest about, and Griff wanted to be honest about, really. The important piece, that we left the room feeling comfortable with was the fit. Both coaches, really good coaches, but the fit was important, end quote. If things break right, the Pelicans could snap the 3-game playoff drought this season. 3 year, I'm sorry. I say 3-game, 3 year. It's, oh my goodness, 3 years. They have 2 all-star forwards, an interesting but unproven collection of young pieces surrounding them. But most early projections have them pegged as a fringe play-in tournament team. This is a pivotal year as Williamson is eligible for a contract extension next summer if the Pelicans offer Williamson a maximum contract extension, and he declines it, he would be the first player in NBA modern history to do so. A decision to pass on an extension would signal that Williamson's long-term future in New Orleans is in doubt. Now, I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but look, I invite all the fans because it's a very long article.
Very lengthy article.
But I want you guys to go and show. Listen, fam, we got to show.
Oh, it was
Christian,
almost finished.
Yeah, I know, bro, but nah, I'm not going to read you this whole damn article, man, because I got to stop a few times to go over some stuff in it. But listen, we got to give credit what credit's due. Please feel free to go to NOLA.com and look up under the Pelican section and take Christian's article and share it, man. Because when they write it and they keep it real like that, bro, we gotta support the writers when they keep it real like that, man. We got some of the best writers in the business. I wish we take some of these Pelicans writers and put them to cover the Saints because these guys are telling it like it is. And when they do stuff like this and put it on Front Street, you gotta support them. So I'm asking the entire flock and nation to get out there and take Christian Clark's article and share it among the Pelican Nation if you hadn't already done so. DC, that's a lot to unpack there, fam. So feel free to start wherever you may like.
Man, I mean, it felt like they just did a summary of what we was talking about for the last 2 years. All of this could have been easily avoided, Q, and we stated it. When you first came in, you should have fired Alvin Gentry and got a young coach to begin with. So everybody could gel, everybody could bond. Who knows? I mean, Drew Holiday might have decided he wanted to stay and maybe took some type of a pay cut to make everything work. You don't know what would have been. You don't know how they would have looked that year. So it all started there, man. And David Griffin, to me, we talked about it so much. The octopus, man. Doc, as Big Q coined that phrase, you know. He won't put his hands and tentacles and everything. Now he reaping what he sowed. You know what I mean? You got a lot of the negativity coming out and your name all over it. There you go. Didn't you want it? You got it. You know what I mean? Like y'all said in the chat, they was calling him Kraus in in the team chat, his own counterparts. And you know what I mean? It's sad because it don't have to be that, man. We got a lot of talent here. If he'd have just got his ass out the way, stop promising the world and delivering shit. You know what I mean? Nobody wouldn't have said nothing. You'd have had more time. You'd have had more grace. And then just some of the over-the-top moves, just unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? We broke our back to not play Christian Wood, to get Derek Favors and give away draft picks only for him to go back to Utah the next year. Made no goddamn sense. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams. So many things going on just what's in front of you. And then the behind the scenes stuff you're hearing now. Him playing the damn piano. Like, so you call Zion down to talk to him and you start playing the piano? Like, what is this?
Very weird.
What is this? Like, what you call me down here for, man? You know what I'm saying? If somebody called me down and they playing the piano, And it's one thing if you one of my partners and I think you joking around or we talking about doing music together. Okay, you play the piano, cool. You my goddamn like the head of basketball operations. I'm thinking you calling me down to talk to something about the team. Like you call me down to play the damn piano. I mean, if you want to show me you play the piano, okay, but like you call me down here to play the piano, just stop playing the piano. Like what the hell? I'd have been. I think anybody would. Shit, a half of mine, man, would have been turned off by that, or would have been moved in the wrong direction. So this is all his own doing. I can't say I feel bad for him because I don't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, do we really want David Griffin to get fired like right now? Would that be the move, Q? You know, I don't know. I don't know what the outcome of that would be, but he definitely needed to take a damn step back, and I think he started doing that. So hopefully we can right the ship. We need to at least start winning before we get him up out of here. You know what I mean? Because I think at some point he probably gonna have to go if he continues this crazy ass behavior that he's exhibiting. Nobody's feeling it. It don't go with the team. And on top of that, dude, you a goddamn liar. You know what I mean? Like nobody likes this is New Orleans. This ain't Cleveland or wherever the hell you from. We like it straight and real here. We don't want all the fancy words, all the trying to talk in circles and saying a whole bunch of stuff to say nothing. Just tell us the truth. You know what I mean? We can handle it. We grown ups. That's what we want. I'm sure that's how the organization feels, and that's how the fans feel. That's why nobody ever took him serious from day one, because you put your foot in your mouth too many damn times. And it'd be very easy because you got a skill set where you could talk us out of trouble. You're the vice president of basketball operations. So when we have an actual media problem, you supposed to come with the piano. There you go. Take their mind off of it. You know what I mean? But what you do? You come and start talking about sustainable futures. We're gonna build everything organically. You are a great human. Boy, if I was Zion, I'd have walked off on his ass too. What the hell is wrong with this man? If you don't get out the hotel lobby and get off that goddamn computer, where the coach at, man? I'm gonna talk to the coach about the game plan. I don't hear this shit. Zion and walked off, man. Who you playing that damn piano for? Q. Can
I'm
you
gonna leave,
imagine?
I'm gonna leave that damn. Oh, hey, DC, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave this damn music on.
Can you imagine the team meeting after that shit?
This is insanity, man. Goddamn. Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Oh man, my goodness, man. What the hell are we doing
Bro.
here? My goodness, man. David Griffin, what you doing, bro? What is
What
wrong?
he was gonna pull out a wedding ring and some champagne too? Like what?
If Mike, that shit ain't work for Mike Dicker, what you think it was gonna work for you? Yeah, that's totally makes sense. Hey, you can take this wig and put it on. I'm gonna put one on too. I'm gonna put on. You put on the dress. I'm gonna put on the suit. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay.
Zion is 19. He up there
Who told him
playing Beethoven and shit.
Who told him that was a good idea? DC, who told that?
Man, at least Sean Payton got sense,
that's
bro.
totally, that's
Sean
totally
Payton
a
gonna
great
let
idea.
them put whatever music they want. He gonna do in there and dance and stuff.
Stop
You know what I
listening
mean?
to them goddamn yes men, man. That's
what
why I
the
be
hell is
telling
wrong with this
people,
dude,
man, that was not a good idea to do that.
Then
That
on
was
top of
terrible.
that, Q, he played the piano. He gave the man.
Oh,
They
man.
gave the man the Alchemist book before you played piano. So you give me the book. I'm like, okay.
That's
Then
terrible.
you calm me down. Did he want to talk about the book before he started playing the piano?
But he played that piano with love, DC. Come on. That was love. That was a lovely ballad he played.
Come on. That's right, Simply Tasha Tip Top say I'm getting ready for praise and worship.
Man, this is crazy.
Touch your
man.
neighbor and tell them what God did put you through.
Oh,
They are
my
there in the
goodness.
hotel lobby with that, huh?
Oh, that's too crazy.
That actually would have been a better idea, Q. He should have broke out the praise and worship. That might have went was Zion
My
from the
goodness.
Bible Belt. He probably could have pulled it off.
Man, my goodness. DC, let's move on, man, because that just gets
The empty
funny and funny.
piano though.
The piano was funny, man.
Was he singing too?
No, I hope not. That's I don't know, bro. That's insane. It's funny as hell, but it's insane. All right, let's go
He messed
through.
it up after that, bro. I mean, ain't nothing you could tell me after that, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm
You
like,
cut
man,
off. You cut off for a legit month, bro.
see,
I
they ain't
really don't want to hear
that,
nothing you got to say.
yeah, that was weird
Man,
to
this
the.
dude crazy.
Yeah, that's very weird, David Griffin. Whoever told you to do
Till
that.
said Ray J.
Zion got Griffin losing his mind. He probably was singing Carlton said. You never know, bro. He probably was, man. All right, let's go to the next art. No, King Buckets DC gonna read on the next one. He got the next DC. What's the next one you're gonna read?
Man, I don't know what's the next article we got.
Okay, the next one. Let's see. Alexander Walker showing signs of leadership. That'll be the one you read, my friend. All right. So this is the Pelican season preview. First playoff trip for Zion Williamson. Let's get into it, family, as we move the stream along. Please feel free to hit the like button. Well over 100 of us in there. Hit the like button. All right, here we go. Hoops hype on the call here. Frank Urbana. Last season with another disappointing one for the New Orleans Pelicans under VP of basketball ops, David Griffin. One that led to Griffin firing his pick to replace Elvin Gentry as the head coach Stan Van Gundy after just one season, replacing him with former Phoenix assistant coach Willie Green, who will be tasked with running the team for the first time. It's a risky gamble, though it could perhaps prove to be a savvy one, as Green had been one of the hottest names in the head coaching rumors over the past couple of offseasons. Either way, the organization's top priority will now be to reach the playoffs in the first time with the Zion Williamson era, or risk even more smoke leaking about Williamson being unhappy in New Orleans. No pressure, Willie Green. Below, check out, here go the preview right here. All right, roster changes. We're well aware of this, well documented on the show, fam. Returning, got Zion, B.I., KLJ, NAW, Josh Hart, Billy Hernan Gomez, Jackson Hayes, Didi Lozada, Wenyan Gabriel, and Najee Marshall. Additions to the show, to the new show with Pelicans team is Valanciunas from Memphis, Graham comes in from Charlotte, Tomas Satoransky from Chi-Town, and Garrett Temple as well. Trey Murphy is the newest addition. Straight Jacket Jones as well. Malcolm Hill from Illinois, undrafted. Jose Alvarado from Georgia Tech, and Dalton Holmes. And, of course, the departures of Lonzo Ball to Chi-Town, Steven Adams to Memphis, So Bledsoe to Clippers, James Johnson to Brooklyn, Wesley Awandu went to Charlotte, and Nunnerly headed back overseas. Now, and big ups, thank you, Nola Danke, for the super chat, fam. Much love to you. What's happening? What's going on? Go Pels to you, my friend, and thank you for your super chat, Nola Danke. Much love, fam.
Right.
All right, let's finish up here. All right, strengths of the teams, according to the writer, they have a potential generational talent on their hands. Over the course of the last 2 seasons, Zion Williamson has proven to be a potentially absurd ceiling thanks to his brute strength, soft touch, and unreal explosiveness, becoming the first player in league history to average 25 points per game before turning 21 years of age and producing a 27, 7, and almost 4 campaign in just his second year in the league. If Williamson takes a similar leap in 21-22, we're possibly talking about a 30-10-5 player as a 21-year-old. Terrifying proposition. They have a strong front court. Pelicans don't have just Williamson in the front court either. As a swingman, B.I. is a one-time All-Star and former most improved player in his own right, possessing 3-level scoring and solid playmaking and a freakishly long package as a small forward. They also have Jonas Valanciunas, is one of the most underrated centers in basketball, who can score a solid rate out of the post and rebounds well. This trio is going to wear down opponents all season long. Team connectedness should be improved with Van Gundy's departure. It's no secret that the young Pelicans weren't huge fans of Van Gundy, and we don't need further evidence than Griffin admitting that he made a mistake with the hire and firing the 62-year-old Van Gundy after just one campaign to prove it. With the authoritative Van Gundy out, a far more player-friendly head coach set to take the place in Green, it'd be shocking if New Orleans players and coaching staff are not more on page than before. They should be. Green will have help in his first year as a head coach, though having a first year head coach can be nerve wracking, especially for a team like the Pelicans who need to show improvement in the win loss department next season. Green will have the luxury of being able to pick veteran head coach Mike D'Antoni brain, as New Orleans was a wise hire to the former Phoenix Suns, Houston Rockets, and Los Angeles shot caller in an advisory role for the team next season. This could be a huge part for the Pelicans, as D'Antoni had somewhat of a similar role in 2020 and 21 with the Brooklyn Nets, though as a full-time assistant coach to another first-year lead in Steve Nash, and the results were beyond solid. Now, the weaknesses, according to this writer, backcourt could be the weakness in the league. Despite having a couple of solid veterans like Tomas Satoransky, Devonte Graham, as well as a pair of promising up-and-comers in KLJ and NAW, barring an absolute explosion by one of the latter two pieces, hard to foresee the Pelicans' backcourt being better than last year. Will effort be improved? New Orleans' effort last season would often wane. They ranked 23rd in defensive efficiency for a reason, and that was under a strict head coach in Van Gundy. Will that improve under a first-year guy like Green, who could take some time to find a voice as a leader? If the Pelicans don't improve in that department and get that defense in at least the top 16 league-wide, they could likely kiss a spot in the playoffs goodbye. He definitely improves them in that situation. We'll comment on it as we move forward. All right. Thank you, Essel Bad Ace, for your super chat. NAW Bledsoe, JV, Adams, Graham, Ball. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Bad Ace, for your super chat. What's up, Larry? Thank you for being here, fam. All right. Let's finish up the article. Thank y'all for your super chats, fam. Appreciate you. All right. All right. And then, of course, let's keep it going here. There will be questions about their chemistry and space, and the Pelicans added 4 starters, key reserves over the offseason, replacing 4 who departed. That could lead to chemistry issues early on in the season, especially for the backcourt players Satoransky and Graham, who will have to acclimate. DC, what's wrong, bro? What is going on with DC? Cackling and shit. Jaleel. What's up, bro?
I couldn't help it, bro. That was funny.
Y'all thought I forgot. What's up, brother? Jaleel says Deacon Jaleel rebukes the reading demons bestowed on DC, and I demand the good Lord just
Hallelujah.
like that. The blessed DC with the reading skills of Floyd Mayweather.
You had me going, bro. That's messed up. You said Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, terrible. Thank you, Jaleel. All right, let's keep it going, fam. Now, that could lead to chemistry issues early on in the season, especially for the backcourt players of Satoransky and Graham. We have to acclimate to playing with high usage front court players in Williamson and Ingram. Spacing could be a problem for the New Orleans team that shot 34.8% from 3 last season, the 5th worst mark in the league, and didn't do much to address it in the offseason. Trusting Graham, who's had just one good season in the NBA, is coming off a poor showing in 2020-21. To fix that by himself is asking for a lot. We're not asking him to fix that by himself. There will be a added pressure from Zion's situation. Calling that the situation may be unfair, but there's no doubt that there has been some smoke surrounding Williamson in New Orleans. Just 3 months ago, The Athletic reported that Williamson's family is unhappy with the superstar being a Pelican and would rather see him on another team. With how much money will be on the line for Williamson in the not-so-distant future, it's doubtful to see a true trade demand out of his camp anytime soon. Regardless, without question, New Orleans will need to improve next season in order to quiet some of this scuttle. They still have a rookie head coach. Green, who was beloved in Phoenix by all, especially Monty Williams, Chris Paul, and Devin Booker, could end up being a great hire for the Pelicans, but he's still a first-year head coach, so growing pains are to be expected for a team hoping for stability, and quickly could be a problem. Home field advantage is not very strong. New Orleans is notoriously a football town. Here they go with the bullshit. So fandom for the Pelicans can come and go depending on how the team is doing. And on average night in February, barring it being a nationally televised matchup, their home court advantage won't be as strong as it is for other teams. See, there's some bullshit here because I asked any of the flock faithful out there, do you guys watch the games where the Pelicans are winning or losing? Most of the time, you're going to watch the games, period, because you are a family member of the team, both good, bad, or indifferent.
Man, the game
people like this don't get that.
That game that Zion had, man, his first debut game, bro. That was probably the most fired up I've seen the Smoothie King Arena since his existence. Like, and they come with all that crap. We lost that game. You know what I mean? Zion came out talking about how electric it was. Man, you just got to give the people something to cheer for. When you come in there and you getting embarrassed, and we got all these problems. What guys where it appears they're not playing hard for us, the whole team. We discombobulated and all that. What type of energy you think the arena gonna have, man? So, and then I seen other games where they be turning up. So, they on their foolishness cute as usual, but they got a lot of valid points in the article. But I didn't like how they keep harping on the 3-point shooting. Like we weren't relatively a lot of similar guys. We were what? I think we were third in the league with Alvin Gentry. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We was
Sure
third or
did.
seventh in the league shooting 3-pointers. The only thing we lost JJ, right? You don't have Drew here. NAW, Drew Holiday, that's a wash. We just need somebody to fill that JJ role, and everybody got to be able to shoot up to their capabilities. And then a lot of what we did last year with Stan Van Gundy was, he taking the air out of the ball. We didn't have a lot of transition stuff, slowing them down. You're not going to shoot a lot of threes like that, especially if your number one guy is to feed him the ball in the paint. You know what I'm saying? And BI taking last second stuff, or he's that guy kind of to operate the mid range, and we were depending on Lonzo Ball to be our sniper. Not that he did a bad or horrible job. It's just that was basically the guy who was looking at the knockdown 3-pointers and Eric Bledsoe. Like, so you can't even compare this team to last year. It ain't even close. It's like they're acting like we lost a major 3-point shooter or some guy who's just like a sniper. Lonzo did his thing, yeah, but I mean, I think we could fill in with what we got and be fine, bro. Josh Hart ain't gonna shoot 32% again, I don't think. You know what I mean? And then what Willie Green wants to do, they actually space the floor out, and that's kind of what he's been doing offensively. That's what he's seen everywhere he been of late. The Suns and the Warriors, so I think we can maximize our 3-point opportunities. But other than that, man, a lot of things in the article I think they touched on. They got a lot of valid points, and they actually shine a little bit of a positive light on them. So got to give them a little shout out for that, bro. They tried. Kind of pissed us off at the end with that whole home court advantage thing, though.
Well, I mean, we're not done. There's still a few things in there. They got a depth chart up here, as
Oh,
you
I
can
thought
see.
we thought you were finished, bro.
Nah, they still
That's
got
a
a few.
long article, huh?
Well, I mean, it's about to come to it in the last few pieces, but you can look at their modified depth chart here. They got Zion there, Najee underneath him with Wenyen Gabriel. You see Big V at the center position with Jackson Hayes and Billy Hernan Gomez underneath that. Of course, you see BI there, Josh Hart, Trey Murphy, Holmes, and Malcolm Hill underneath BI. And they got Graham as the 2 guard with NAW under him, Temple, Luzada, and Herb Jones. So a lot of people won't agree with this. Satoransky is the top center according to them, with KLJ and Jose Alvarado backing him up. So they got Graham as a 2 guard and Satoransky operating the team. I know a lot of people might not agree with that. I myself think we could do a little bit
point
better.
guard. Like, why would we start him?
That's them, and that's
I ain't gonna put him over Josh Hart.
I know. Let's go into this. The possible move. The Pelicans ended up operating over the cap after clearing a lot of money in their trade with the Grizzlies. While they couldn't get an all-star caliber player with their flexibility, they might have better fits on their team now. They have more shooting to surround Williamson. They could be primed for a significant in-season trade with many young players, draft picks, and tradable salaries in their arsenal. Satoransky and Josh Hart could be particularly expendable due to New Orleans' glut of guards, with Hart being an intriguing name to keep an eye out due to his unique salary structure. Now, the New Orleans has generated $17 million trade exception by trading Steven Adams, who can comfortably use it all since they're $20 million below the luxury tax. They could target a backup power forward without a clear one on the roster. They previously expressed interest in Lauri Markkanen, who's now with the Cavs. Such players may fit who they could pursue include Thaddeus Young from the Spurs, Kyle Kuzma from Washington. New Orleans ultimately could use their trade exception to add onto their chest of draft picks by taking on bad salary with it. The Pelicans have some decisions to make with the current roster, players on the roster. They currently have 16 players on the standard contract, so they must get down to 15 before opening night. Also, Valanciunas is currently extension eligible. Starting on January the 7th of 2022, he can sign an extension worth $75 million over 4 years. By then, the Pelicans should know if they want to commit to him long term. They could generate around $25 million in cap space next offseason if they waive Hart. But when so few high-profile names available to pursue, Pelicans might be better off avoiding the market by keeping Hart and locking down Valanciunas if he fits well. Of course, you see the salaries right here. See BI, here's the top salary. Big V's next. Josh Hart. You see you see Graham right there, followed by Zion Williamson and Sanaronski, and of course a clear drop underneath 6 million from Jackson Hayes on back. Prediction, according to the writer.
Good stat sheet though.
Not bad at all. Prediction: third in the Southwest Division, 10th in the Western Conference. The writer gives us here. So there you go. With all that being said, all that old lovely stuff,
I take back everything I said.
Put you right on out. So with that being said, man, very intriguing to look at that. That's some of the stuff in general overall, a lot of positives and negatives in the guy. You can see the guy I really don't know, but he did a good job categorizing or kind of labeling our moves and movements, and did a pretty decent job of laying out our financials as well going into this thing. So DC, quick thoughts on this before we move to your article.
I pretty much already gave my thoughts, man, but I'm gonna take a few of them back. The hell with them. Talking about we gonna be 3rd and 10th in the West. Like I just think people look at us, they look at the history and say we got a history of not winning. They don't really look into the players. Like him starting Saturansky over NAW. You probably don't even know who the hell NAW is or think much of them. It ain't like they watch these guys every games like we do. Like Jackson Hayes, they ain't even really mention him in the article. You know what I mean? They didn't mention our rookies, like they're not gonna have an impact at all, so it's a lot of stuff I think they don't anticipate on happening that us that really follow the team and really, live, eat, sleep, breathe this, that we can see clearly brewing up. Like anybody with 2 eyes can see NAW is gonna have an excellent season. Like, I mean, whether he be most improved player of the year or not, like the dude is gonna be an asset. You know what I mean? Josh Hart, he always gonna give you something. Zion and Brandon Ingram gonna get better. Jonas Valanciunas was the best player on the Memphis Grizzlies on average all year. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna come here and turn into Steven Adams, like just because we don't have enough shots to go around supposedly, man. So it's just a lot of things they're not taking into account, bro. Devonte Graham, who was he playing with last year that was supposed to give him all this space to do what he does? Yeah, LaMelo, okay, you got Terry Rozier, and then what? You know what I mean? So talking about him having a down year and all of that, and then he played out of position. So many different variables, bro. I think they just don't pay attention to. They try to do their best, but they just look at what the Pelicans have been the last 2 years and basically saying they're gonna do the same. That's all I heard towards the end of the article. Had a lot of nice stats and things they point out, like you said, show you a little love to kick you in the face at the end of the article.
They sure did kick the hell out you. Let's move it to the next one right here, DC. We're gonna go over these articles and then
I just said we was reading the Alexander Walker one. That's one.
I'm gonna get to that, bro. Let me get through these quick news nuggets right here. And I'm gonna turn it over to you. Pelicans announced the 2021 training camp information. Media day will be held on Monday, September the 27th at the Smoothie King Center. We're gonna cover that. New Orleans, the Pelicans announced today that their 2021 media day and training camp information, Pelicans Day, will be held on Monday, September the 27th at the Smoothie King Center. Training camp practice will take place Tuesday, September the 28th through the Sunday, October the 3rd at the Oshner Sports Performance Center in Metairie, Louisiana. Practice times will be announced the day prior to each practice. Training camp practices are closed to the public and will be open to the media at the conclusion of each practice. And of course, this will be here's the Pelicans training camp roster officially from the NewOrleansPelicans.com. As you can see, AAW at the top, Jose Alvarado. You see Zillan Cheatham, Wenyan Gabriel, Devonte Graham, Jared Harper, a very exciting young point guard. I'm really looking forward to see what this kid has. Josh Hart, Jackson Hayes, Billy Hernan Gomez, Dalton Holmes, B.I., Straight Jacket Jones, KLJ, Didi Lazada, Najee Marshall, Trey Murphy III, Tomas Stanarowski, Garrett Temple, there go Valanciunas and Zion Williamson. Of course, the head coach Willie Green. Assistant coaches is Mr. Jaron Collins, Casey Hill, Fred Vincent, T. Witherspoon. Advisor is Mike D'Antoni. And then, of course, you see all of the player developmental coaches, Corey Brewer, Ryan Frazier, Darnell Lazar, Bino Udrich. And, of course, you see all the rest of the guys there as well. So Pelicans, it's a training camp roster is available officially by the Pelicans. So there you go, fam. As the training camp media day will be held on the 27th. And, of course, training camp will take place on the 28th at Oshner Training Facility for the New Orleans Pelicans. So, bit of news right there.
They had somebody on Twitter saying Zion was in town, that they saw him at Oshner, and he looks in shape.
Let's
supposedly.
Well, could it be also possibly? What's up, Damon? Could it be, as well that the mailman invited Zion to where we could be seeing something about that too. You ain't gonna ignore the mailman.
Maybe that's why we're not seeing him in the optional. Yeah. People forgot about that.
Let's cover this one too, DC. We're gonna talk about this one with Mr. Jackson Hayes. Good news on this front, family. It's delivered by the Pelican Report. Big ups to Justin Hardy over there. Pelicans report the Los Angeles District Attorney has decided not to charge Jackson Hayes with a felony following his arrest in July, per TMZ. It's still possible the city attorney could levy a misdemeanor charge against Hayes, but it appears he's mostly in the clear to play the season, as any conviction of a violent felony necessitating a 10-game suspension from the league. District Attorney George Gascon elected not to charge Hayes with one. So a bit of good news for the Pelican faithful as well to hear that Jackson Hayes, got through a very tough situation that occurred with him, man, as well. So a lot of people happy to hear about that. As Jackson Hayes kind of shook out of that, because that was a really nasty situation, man. Really bad and nasty situation that he went through. And like I said, if you tough mentally, you could really take this and you can use this to a heavier extent to kind of help you kind of round out your game and get serious about some stuff. Let me cover this as well, DC as well. And this is also from Pelican Report. Shamit Dua says, I know the Pelicans Twitter needs some positive news, so let me share this. NAW led a team dinner in Nashville, after which they all went out. Garrett Temple apparently was the first to do so and inspired NAW to do one of his own. So this is a little something to share with the family members about NAW.
All right.
And Garrett Temple.
I like that.
Teaching the young man, right, to do some positive stuff as well, to take more of a leadership role.
We don't talk about Garrett Temple either as a player, man. That dude, when I went and looked into him, Garrett Temple got game, man. He could ball. He ain't just somebody just to sit on the bench. He could come in and actually give a good contribution. Good 3-point shooter, solid defender. You know what I mean? So, and he doing that off the court now? Yeah, I mean, this is his hometown, bro. So he gonna show him around. He know where to eat at. I know he know.
Yeah.
That's dope to see that, man.
All right, DC. Let's get to your article now, my friend.
It don't make sense to read the article I got said everything you just put up there.
Well, that was just a short. Go ahead and break it down, DC. People waiting for you.
Man, I'm not reading that shit. Alexander Walker showing signs of what? Like we just talked about it. As far as him going to a restaurant, then they gonna go in there talking about Jackson.
Get out of reading.
Well, I was gonna read the article till you put everything up there. That just said everything that's in the article. They're gonna cover the David Griffin thing.
Paragraph. That's just a paragraph.
They're gonna cover the David Griffin thing in there.
DC is
talk about everything that we talked about in there. They're gonna talk about Jackson Hayes. Then we gonna cover NAW. You know what you was doing. You ain't want me to read. You thought I was gonna take too long.
Come on, DC, you can do it.
No, somebody send me Hooked on Phonics. Send that to me on Twitter.
I got your article. There you go, DC.
From the Sports Coma.
Let's get it, DC. Come on.
Yeah, I'm Floyd DC Mayweather. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Come on, DC. The article's up. We ready for you.
Man, this is a joke. I ain't reading it. You took everything I was gonna say in the article, and you put it out there already. Now you want me to read the article for what? You just said everything.
You promised the family members you was gonna cover the article.
Man, I ain't about to be no sideshow. I'm shy, but I'm on the goddamn podcast. That's right, damn it.
Jaleel, thank you for your super chat, my brother.
Shout out to Jaleel, man. You always showing love, bro.
Command you to read, bro.
Give me another article then. That was something we ain't talk about. I ain't reading that one. You literally want me to read an article after you just covered everything that was in the article I was supposed to read. You a trip, bro. Y'all don't know Big Q is a troll, y'all, for real. This dude a trip, man. Where my music at, bro? Put my damn piano music on.
DC,
put my piano music on.
DC, You got the flow.
Put my piano music on, fool. What you doing? Where's my goddamn piano music, bruh?
Read the article,
I need
DC.
to feel like an authentic human.
DC, we wait for you to read the article.
Where's my piano music? Y'all want Siri to read it? Let me see. Can I see?
You don't wear glasses.
I can't see.
What are
I
you
can't
doing?
see it, bro. No, you come your ass on here, Willie, and read it.
I know, Jaleel. Ain't this bad?
The man finding every excuse.
I read one paragraph. He talking about I read the whole article.
You literally covered everything in the article before I read the article.
DC, that's a whole
The
article.
article is about Jackson Hayes avoiding felony charges, Griffin's tenure, and then Nikhil Alexander Walker going out to dinner. Like, most of the article is really about the whole thing with Griffin. I was going to skip through that and read the parts about Jackson Hayes and Nikhil Alexander Walker. And you done covered everything.
DC is such.
You knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing.
The whole team down.
Man, I ain't letting nobody down. I told you, give me another article. Then you want me to pull up another article? I'll read something else.
Okay, I got you. See, I knew you was gonna.
I ain't reading that.
I got you now. I knew you was gonna play
Go
some
ahead,
games
pull up
like
another
that.
article, man. You ain't no shit.
I know.
You sat up there and tried to set me up. I see.
All right,
I
read
seen
it,
you.
DC. Let's go.
Then you was gonna put the piano
read this article.
On.
Let's go, DC. Let's go.
Oh, that's the rankings article. What is that?
Let's
from
go.
ESPN.
That's right. Let's read. Let's go. Come on.
So I
got you.
Can I pull?
I got you. No. Let's go, DC.
No.
Let's go.
Hold on. Let me pull the article up from ESPN.
Come on, DC. DC, hurry up.
You said, bro, don't be rushing me.
DC, hurry up.
You want me to hurry up? All right,
you're holding up the show, bro.
I'm holding up the show. That's you. Then messed it up.
DC, the camera's on you, sir.
All right.
Okay.
I can't read without no article. I got to pull it up.
I said, bro, you're taking a long time.
Because I'm trying to find the article that I don't have pulled up, little buddy.
If you would have read the article like you were supposed to, you wouldn't have had no issues.
All right. The NBA. 2021.
Y'all get ready.
Ranking the best players from 2021 and 2022, 25 to 26. I ain't about to read people who ain't no Pelicans because what we doing that for? Yeah, ain't like the Saints. Yeah, ain't. You got Rudy Gobert coming in at 25. What?
The Saints, not the Aints, DC.
Man, get out of here. You got number 24, Carl Anthony Thompson. Zion coming in at number 23. Which I think is kind of low.
You're explaining it, DC. Let's see you read it.
Zion is coming in at number 23, which I think is kind of low. The New Orleans Pelicans power forward 2020 NBA rank was number 19. One big question. What kind of leap would Zion take this year on the defensive end? Williamson has proven to be an absolute force on the offensive side early in his young career, averaging 25.7 points per game in his first 85 games, but he hasn't been the same force on the defensive end. Come on, man. Y'all chill out the chat. that many thought he could be coming into the league. Williamson having averaged a full block of steal per game in either of his first two seasons. Growth on that end will be a difference in the Pelicans' playoff berth and another trip to the lottery. Then after Zion, they got Drew Holiday at number 22, y'all. So you mean to tell me Drew Holiday is better than Zion? What you playing? A Zydeco for that? What you got going on over there? Where that damn piano music at, bro? If you're going to play anything. So you got Bam Adebayo coming in at 21. Then Kyrie Irving at 20. Chris Middleton at 19. Man, where's Brandon Ingram on this list, bro? Brandon Ingram ain't even in the top 25? You got to be kidding me, Q. So Rudy Gobert. No Brandon Ingram. Man, that's crazy. I'm going to go over the rest of the guys to name them. Donovan Mitchell at number 18. Trey Young at number 17. Jimmy Buckets at 16. Devin Booker at 15. Jason Tatum at 14. Chris Paul at 13. Paul George. Man, what the hell you got going on in the background? Paul George at 12. Bradley Beal at 11. James Harden at 10. Anthony Davis at 9. Damian Lillard at 8. Joel Embiid at 7. The Joker at 6. Guess I gotta click on another part of the article to get the last 5, or they gonna come with that. So that was the top 25 to number 6. You see, they got our boy Zion coming in at number 23. I don't know where the hell BI ranked. I guess I missed that part of the article, huh, Q?
I don't know. You gotta keep explaining it, bro, because I don't know.
Say, bro, that's the wrong goddamn piano. That is the wrong piano, Big Q. David Griffin wasn't playing this shit. Zion might have respected him a little more.
Yeah, DC, I'll set the vibe for you, baby.
Man, there you go, man. I told you to put the piano on. You went got the toy piano. Man, I told you the piano. I ain't say the toy piano.
DC, go ahead, DC, bust that rap, bro.
Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here, Big Q. Y'all see what I deal with? This every day, too. Every goddamn day. Big
go, DC, go. Go, DC.
What you want me to do? Where I'm going?
Yeah, man.
No, man. No, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, DC. Get it, DC.
But I'm getting where I'm going, bro.
Boom, boom, boom.
Why don't you put your damn classic cut on, huh? Don't have me put your shit on here.
All right, DC. That's cool, bro. That's cool, bro.
Worse than David Griffin, bro, if you're playing the goddamn piano when I'm trying to do a podcast.
You said you wanted some music, so I put some music.
Man, I told you to put the. Well, I asked you for the piano. I asked for the toy piano. They say we're a living roster.
All right, DC. All right, let's keep it going.
Brother?
But yeah, interesting, man. Though you made mention of dealing with the Pelicans, man. That was funny. That was so funny. But yeah, those rankings.
Say I'm fighting the temptation.
that ranking sucked, DC. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That was a sucky ranking. Did it, and they had Middleton
23, dog.
And Middleton was better than Zion on that Middleton. So I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just more and more
Middleton and Drew Holiday. They got Drew Holiday better than Zion, dog.
I know it's terrible, DC. It's more, we got to be able to keep it going, though, man. DJ said, "Leave DC alone." All right, there you go.
DJ, they ain't bothering me.
There you go.
It's really.
DC should break down the Pelicans in a Jamaican accent. Booyaka! All right,
I deal with this all day with this dude, man. But I ain't gonna say half the stuff I tell him. I ain't got nothing to say. This is a children's show. Like you tell me. Shut up and go make some meat patties.
All right, let's go. All right, so there go DC Red, and we can't be mad at DC. DC Red on that time. DC, we thank you, sir, for dropping your knowledge on that, and did a fantastic job, sir, of reading that article. Thank you, DC. All right.
Willie said DC is a very good roster human being.
Yeah, with that music on, you seen DC was smiling from ear to ear. All right, KB Flame said, worst case scenario, if Zion really doesn't want to be here, what kind of tier player could we acquire if we flip the script and get rid of him like anyone else who don't want to play in NOLA? Good question there, KB.
All right, let me look at, okay, if Zion really don't want to be here, let me see. Who does Miami have? Who does the Lakers have? Who does Boston have? And I think that's it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Who do the Nets have? We will be acquiring players from one of those 4 teams, and that's it.
Nobody else need to apply, huh?
Mm-mm.
Nobody needs to apply.
Mm-mm.
All right, so thank you for that, KB, for your comment on that as well. Please,
SGA.
please feel free.
So all right, let me get this straight. Y'all think Zion, whoever said SGA, Zion gonna force his way
Tyler.
out. They said cat. Zion gonna force his way
Energy
out of New
Slayer.
Orleans to go to the Timberwolves or the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's what people want me to believe. Come on, Q.
You old school, Sean. You talking about Orange Juice Jones? Y'all gonna be going outside in the rain and crying, man. San Antonio ain't gonna be all that this year. I'm telling you, bro. You gonna see. Yeah, but that's the thing too. Zion, a lot. Remember we covered this about Karl Malone, wanting to get Zion and giving him that invitation during the summer. He said, none of your people, come on up here to North Louisiana. We're gonna work out and we're gonna get him in shape. And Karl Malone extended him that. And listen, if Karl Malone, if you're Zion Williamson and Karl Malone offers you that and says, I won't charge you anything, man. As soon as the season was over, I'd be calling Karl Malone and saying, I'm coming to North Louisiana to work out with you. I don't know if that's what he was doing, but it'd be intriguing to find out if that was the case. Because
Carl said he ain't want nobody with him, huh? No teammates,
right.
none
nobody.
of your people, nobody.
None of your people. Just come on up here and get to work. So I'm pretty sure Karl Malone will whip him in shape and get him ready, man, and get him ready for that next level. So I mean, that's a Hall of Famer doing that. All right, Big J, what's up, fam? See, last time DC read something, it sounded like his tone was doing backflips in his mouth. Then he was reading slow as hell. Now DC was on his game today.
Man,
I think
my brain. I told you, man. Last time I was reading when everybody started clowning me, I was sparring that day. Like I had a little sparring session, and we was going at it, bro. My brain was still shaking. I was in here sounding like Floyd Mayweather for real.
But DC, you had rhythm today, bro. You had
man, get out of here. Like I can't read, man. I can read.
No, I'm saying you had rhythm. I'm giving you a compliment.
Rhythm.
You ain't
give me. Today. I ain't taking no goddamn compliment from you after you played the toy piano during my reading session.
No, I played the Rastafarian music, brother. Get that
That's
right.
a toy piano, right? All right. Call it what it is. You trying to turn me into Rastafarian version of David Griffin out here.
What's that song?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sing it, Q.
Oh,
Sing. What song that is? Sing it, Q.
I don't know. It's one of my favorite Rastafarian songs. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's a Rasta song. It's called Bum Bum. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's DC's favorite song, man. Bon Bon.
So you're just gonna speak for me while I'm right here.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna do it for yourself. So I gotta help you out. You're gonna be lying to the people, talking about you.
Man,
you don't
I don't be lying to no people.
You don't like Rastafarian music. You listen to Rastafarian.
That's you lying to the people, acting like you don't have Pelicans credentials and being there interviewing them damn people.
That is not me, sir. That is a different brother.
In disguise over here, because you be saying real shit over here.
That brother don't look nothing like me, bro. All right. I'm just keeping it real.
I know you don't want to lose your credentials. It's all right, bro.
I know you. Tasha knows what I'm. Tasha know what song I'm talking about. She knows one.
Tasha, Tasha be ready for the foolishness, bro.
That's my favorite one. Bomb. This is, and when y'all hear this song, I want y'all to remember DC, because DC is a cool dude, man. We're gonna play this song for DC, and this is dedicated to my dog DC, man.
Get out of here, Big Guillory.
And this is my dog DC's favorite song.
Y'all can see me dance. I don't like this song, bro.
Jamming, baby.
I don't like this song, bro.
My dog DC jamming in this piece. Man,
if you don't like that song, something wrong with you, man. You don't like this song, dog. Come on now.
Oh man, we live, we lit, baby. All right, listen, fam, we're gonna open up the chat, man, on that one, bro.
Jalil said we're gonna mess around and get copyrighted.
All right, man.
We gonna right, bro. I think you spent that one a little too long, bro. You got caught
bro. Bro, it's a way you can get. I ain't gonna even say nothing about it. That's where you can get around that. But
All
listen,
right.
let's make it happen, fam. We're gonna put the link in the chat right here for the family members to chime in up in here. Questions, concerns. I don't know, Carlton. I don't know what's going on with DC. Why he denying his culture? I don't know what's going on. DC losing it. That's all I can say. He losing it. But anyway, we put the this man obviously.
Hey, bro, Marley, you be telling on yourself, dog. Marley be telling on himself.
All right, so with that being said, man, look, the link is in the chat. We can y'all can pop up in the chat anytime. Please do me a favor, hit upon the like button if you enjoy yourself. Questions, concerns, and comment as well as we get going in this thing. Questions on the team, outlook of the team going into the season. Let's hear from you guys. The chat is open. We lit up in here. I'm gonna bring you guys in. I want to hear y'all thoughts and concerns about the season outlook going ahead. Y'all heard what we thought about it. We think that the Pelicans are going to be a playoff team. We think the Pelicans are going to be one of the top 6 or 7 clubs in the Western Conference. I think a lot of these other clubs are going to take a step back. The Pelicans are going to develop and grow. I think we got a lot of good working parts here. I think the Octopus, to a degree, will take a step back because of the heat. We got a lot of positive stuff to talk about here, and we want you to join us. So we're going to bring in the family members. And look, we already got a few family members. Brother Jalil, much love to my dog Jalil. DJ State of the Pelicans. Hope DJ got his rest because we don't want to see him fall asleep today. Each one teach one is in the building as well. My dog Kenneth is in the building as well. So much love to the
Devin
family.
C said that bomb bomb. He said that's what come on when I get in the car. That's the first song come on.
That's his life theme. DC close his door and walk out. It's bum bum come on. Bum bum. And then he walking down the street. Bum bum. Bum.
That's messed up, bro. Because I actually like this song.
I know. See, so I don't know that song. DC be breaking the.
I didn't know what you was talking about at first.
You know what I was
gotta tune out half the stuff you be saying.
I hear you, bro. See, that's how messed up it is. I be telling the truth. You don't want to hear
shit, bro.
You don't want to hear the truth, DC. I got you, brother.
You talk the truth when you talk about the Pels and you talk about the Saints. When you start to talk about me,
We
lit, baby.
What's that, family? We jam packing.
We got Willie jumping up in this thing, man. It's a Friday night. It's going down. Bomb got you playing. DC is
Willie got it on. Willie got that bomb on. Play that bomb with it.
So
I can't deny that one, dog.
All right. Well, welcome, family, into the chat. Jalil, bro, you the first in the chat. We got Brother Jalil chiming in. Then we're going to go DJ, each one, Keith, Brother Greg, good to see you in the chat, and Brother Willie. We're going to bring it all full circle to the family members. Please feel free to hit the like button if you haven't already hit it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share the show link on your social media feed. It helps the show. So, Brother Jalil, my friend, welcome to the show. The floor is yours.
You feel me? Yo, y'all gonna mess around and get DC fired, bro.
What's up, bro?
Your whole dreads dancing and crap, boy. You trying to? I don't know why you trying to hide from your nature, bro.
Oh, tell him, Jalil.
Man, what you mean, man? I ain't hiding from nothing.
Yeah, sure you ain't. All right, Floyd. I mean DC.
I've been telling y'all from the island of Marrero, you hear me?
Yo, how you knew that song, DC?
What you say?
How you knew that song then?
Man, everybody know that song.
All right, go ahead,
but the way I see it, I am not worried about the whole Zion and crap situation. Not worried all that much because winning cures pretty much everything. But I will say this much. Can you really blame Zion for not liking David Griffin? I mean, the man come over and play the piano for you, bro. A man play the piano for you. I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole, that kind of conversation, but dog, I'm just going to be like, let me get the fuck up out of here because I don't know what this man had going on, giving people copies of The Alchemist and all types of crap, preaching about family. I'm just like, dog, listen. At the end of the day, bro, you can't hide from your true nature. You can talk about how Alvin Gentry back. You were doing this, that, and third. Right. We all know. We call him Doc Ock for a reason. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we already know what it is. But if he just, I don't mean to sweat too much, Deacon. I don't try to sweat too much. But at the end of the day, if he, I don't know,
Somebody
just shut
better
the hell
bring in the
up
towel.
and let people run and let people do their job, it'll be fine. So at the end of the day, with all that being said, we're gonna be all right.
But thank you, brother Jalil. I'm with you, bro, on that. I think karma is a you know what, and that old unwise octopus doing. I mean, listen, bro, you couldn't make this up to some of this stuff playing the piano for the man. Nah, how you would thought that was something a normal person would do. To play the piano for you. I can understand if you know would have been cold. You know what I would have did? Maybe you'd have got somebody like Alicia Keys or somebody like that to play the piano. Be like, yeah, Alicia, here you go, or somebody like that popping, playing the piano, but not no David Griffin coming up in here talking about let me play a ballad for you. No, brother.
Q, you can't leave out the part. He called them down there to play the piano for him.
I know
that's what make it weird, dog.
I know. I didn't really want to say
that's
that.
what make it weird.
I
He wanted to ride that Hershey Highway.
Ooh.
I'm saying,
hey, Willie, I'll say this
you
much,
might have
bro.
a point, Willie. You might have a point, bro.
Hey, Willie, I'll say this much, bro. Swing Cash can sit on my lap right now, man, and I'll sign my extension, dog.
Hutton might be bigger than yours, nigga.
Oh, all right.
All right, Willie, thank you for that.
I don't know what that meant, but
that was cool.
I know what that meant. All right. Okay.
I'm saying she played basketball almost like a man.
No, bro.
All right, Kenneth, come look at DJ eyes bucking out his head on that one.
I'm wide awake on y'all. What's going on?
Oh, okay, all right,
DJ that drunk us some coffee tonight, yo.
I know, yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna slide that camera over there if I see the thing. If I'm a fool with that camera. I put the camera right where you be up there like this and stuff. Lay it out, DJ.
Nah,
I'm up. Remember
hey, to be honest with you, I was like when y'all said something was staggering. I turned off I turned off my mic, but I was still up. But when y'all was still talking, I drifted off and went straight to sleep. I'm like, yep, it's over with. So
it's heavy, bro. It's
all right, bro. It probably was like 2 a.m. We was on
serious,
here, bro.
Yeah, right. We up here cutting up, man.
Yeah,
we got a bunch of energy.
Hey, I got a question. How would y'all like if the lineup was like this? Nikhil, NAW, Garrett Temple, BI, Zion, and JV.
No.
That was the lineup? Or are you just saying like what you getting at with that one, DJ? That's an injury lineup? Somebody got hurt?
Willie said lottery.
No,
Willie said that lineup get you to the lottery.
No, my thing is if Josh Hart can't really shoot, but he can shoot. I mean, Garrett Temple, he's a more better shooter than Josh Hart. So, yeah, I mean, if that makes any sense, y'all let me know.
Man, look, unless you a Hall of Famer,
I see what he's
in my opinion. But I mean, unless you're a Hall of Famer, in my opinion, I don't see starting nobody that's 35. Like, that's not.
Are you ending the game with that lineup?
That's your starting lineup, DJ?
You say the starting lineup, huh? No.
I mean, okay, so look at it like, I'm not saying that Garrett Temple is like a Drew Holiday. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not. But let's take Drew Holiday position and put it to Garrett Temple.
You paid Devonte Graham for a reason, dude.
Right, $44 million for and you gave up a first rounder to get him.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, Temple started a few games for the Chicago Bulls though, and he put up some good numbers.
So would you?
Okay, yeah, I know Temple could do it. That's why I said I wanted him on my bench.
So. But wouldn't you consider more of a feasible option, like King Bucket said, Trey over Temple? If you're looking for a taller shooter with defensive principles, perhaps Trey Murphy. I mean, some of these young guys, they're gonna have to get in there some kind of way, fam, because these are first round draft picks.
They expected to make an impact.
Right. that's heavy capital, first round picks. You won't return on that investment. Garrett Temple at this stage of his career is. I agree with some of the family members. I think he's more of a rotational piece that comes in off the bench. But there are more. How can I say more players with higher ceilings, like Trey Murphy? I like him. You know, you're a little bit better than a Garrett Temple. I mean, you have to be dealing with injuries or something for Garrett Temple to be up in there.
A rash, certain injuries.
Right. You got to be dealing with some injuries for you to put him, because the Pelicans are loaded with guards, man. So I mean, and I see a lot of other people that can get in there before a Temple. You know,
you got to have one player on the bench left.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I hear where you're coming from, DJ, but I think probably Temple would be better off the bench.
Y'all know how much they paying Wenyen Gable this year? Like $1 million or something.
It's not big in a team.
Something like that. 500.
Yeah, it's something really cheap. Yeah, it's something very cheap.
Because I saw him on the
contract.
He had the training camp roster.
Yeah. We just covered that. Yeah.
If they move somebody, it's possible. You know, they're gonna take his spot once he's done.
Hey, look, they're gonna have to get another piece, bro.
We need another backup full.
What you mean?
Say, bro, they need another piece, because the way that roster built right now, it still looks like a lottery team to me, bro.
You says it looks like a lottery team, Willie?
Yep. The way the roster built right now, man, they don't look like no playoff team in the West. Not in the maybe in the East, not in the West.
Because you're looking at names, Willie.
I ain't looking at names. I know all them dudes all them veteran players. I know all of them.
But you never seen Murphy. You never seen a lot of these guys. You ain't never really seen get minutes. You know what I mean? And we expecting them to be impact players.
Well, so you gonna people that know they role.
You gonna put your head on the chopping block for a damn rookie? That's what you telling me?
Let me ask you a better question, Willie. Would name me the free agent we went got, big name free agent we would got, so we can make that name. Okay, so it goes back to my answer. You expecting one of them rookies to make a big impact?
Nope.
Well, you shit out of luck.
No impact at all. That's what you're saying, Willie?
I mean, hey, they rookies, man. I don't expect nothing out of them rookies. There was no high first round pick rookie.
Bro, Trey Murphy could have been a top 10.
We only got one.
Name me the big name free agent we got on this roster, Willie. Name them.
Now what? They could trade. They could trade and get something.
Who the fuck? Oh, now we ain't going back to this, because Willie, you getting my blood pressure up, and I rebuke you. I rebuke you.
We had church right now, Pastor.
Yeah, take a pressure pill, and then your pressure going up.
No, I got a pressure pack for that.
But Willie's commentary is that he don't see him as the team is a lottery team in his estimation. Kenneth, let me move to you, bro. Then we'll come to Greg, then around the DJ, then each one teach one. Jay Black is in the building. So I mean, go ahead. We're gonna go with you. Go ahead, Kenneth.
Yeah, man. Today was a good day. I had a good day. I saw some stuff that y'all put on the thing about how Nav stepped up as a leader. It showed that he wants that starting role, wants to be there. So I guess I'm expecting big things out of him, but doing that, I was just waiting for something to happen, like, because I see all these other dudes, they go on the islands, they booking out gyms, and they go and work out, or they'll go to the preseason little workouts. But I really haven't been hearing nothing from the Pelicans. I mean, I heard that one little Jackson Hayes thing, but I really didn't know what it was about. But then the Pelicans released it that little photo shoot that they took, I guess, at the gym that they working out, I guess, because I don't know, something was going on with our gym, because the hurricane and stuff. But after seeing that, it shows me that they've been working together. I don't know who exactly was there. They showed a few players, so I don't know who exactly was there. But
who wasn't there.
Yeah, but Valanciunas was at the gym today too, and y'all said Zion was at the gym, so they could have been working out, getting familiar with each other too. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm glad to know that now that y'all say that Zion was there or something like that. But yeah, I'm just glad to see that they putting in the work before, because I was getting a little bit worried. I'm like, man, why nobody working out? You know what I'm saying? All other teams working, they working with the team bonding and stuff. So I was just happy to see that today, get that news. So.
Hey, Kenneth, bro, you know the thing about the workout videos. When I think about it, It's a select few that show you they working out and really be going hard. The people who really be working hard, they
You
don't
don't
have no
see.
cameras in there.
You don't see.
Like they're not gonna
I mean,
show you they working out
LeBron be
because
posting pictures though. He be
I said
working out every day though.
a select few. I said, that probably do that in post. But I mean, think about it, bro. If you a person that work out every day or something you do every day, you gonna feel
I ain't got
inclined to
to
pull
show
the
you.
cameras out and start take. I do this all the time. It's
I
normal.
ain't
You know
got
what I
to show
mean?
you.
I'm not gonna take a selfie of me watching TV or doing something I do all the time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I feel that. But
But look,
they post pictures of themselves working out already. It's not like it's some rare occurrence that happens. I'm not saying like Zion or BI, but like Trey Murphy or like Kiera or Nikhil. They post, like you see Nikhil post videos every single day with working out with that big guard you or whatever he be at.
he not posting them videos. His workout dude who he work out with, he posting that. That's what he do. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, but
it's a bunch of them.
yeah. But he be resharing them and stuff. He'll
Right,
make sure that he'll see it from his point of view too. That yeah, he be like, yeah, I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? He don't
right.
do it himself, but he'll show him saying he'll repost them on his own Instagram. You know?
That was the only point I was making. Just like them guys who like what they clown Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons always showing workout videos with him shooting threes.
Yeah, and it's funny
He
too.
don't shoot a damn three in the season like ever. You know what I mean?
Hey
I saw
man, hey, Ben Simmons workout video. That be special
Damian
effects.
know about that. Damian always working out, bro. I ain't seen him come with a screenshot in here yet. He working
Hey,
out
you
or
heard
he at work.
We don't see
yeah,
DC?
Zion work out. He
I'm
still
about
be
to
on
be
the
out.
street.
Oh,
But
DC.
What's up?
DC. Oh,
What's up, man?
DC. When you see Ben Simmons hitting threes in a workout video, those special effects, he ain't hit that shit.
That
Graphic.
boy Carl Anthony Towns had put a
Oh,
picture
bro.
said we need to show this team leadership, and then next thing and he was working out with them on the beach. Next thing I know, I see a post saying that he want to trade out of, of Minnesota. I'm like, wait, I just seen the
I don't know. I don't
Kind
know
of
if I believe
backfired
that,
on
bro.
his ass.
Y'all think he really? I don't think he won't get traded out of Minnesota.
I
I
don't know.
want to
They
get
trying
to
to get his
Minnesota.
other partner over there. Ben is one of his partners. They already got your boy over there. All he need is Devin Booker. He got all his homies over there.
Yeah, well, you saw Ben Simmons had posted a little picture of John. He working out with John Wall because they're saying that they're supposed to be swapping teams. So I don't know.
I don't see him doing that. I think that would be stupid on Philly part to do that.
Well, that wouldn't be his first time, DC. Come on.
The money probably
Greg,
matched up though.
Hey, Greg. Well, that's true.
big
But
fact.
I was just saying. But Greg, welcome to the stream, my friend. Feel free to chime in, bro.
What's up? All right, look, we about to address the elephant in the room. Like, man, each one sit on our shoe. Man, Zion been out of shape since college. He never been in shape since college, bro. David Griffin is good and bad. He saves Zion from himself. Zion, you could tell he been out of shape. Like, y'all been saying that Zion been in shape. He still is, so he just whoop. But no, he probably don't want to be here, but he still need to at least be in shape because you got to show for the what I'm trying to say. What's the word? For your party that you here to be here, because you not showing us you want to be here. We keep hearing all these rumors and stuff. Like, come on, y'all don't think that's him saying that stuff?
Nope.
No, that's
I
not
mean,
him.
some
the media.
Stefanski already came out and said what it mainly is. It probably is a little bit of him, but mostly is the media trying to drive him away.
Yeah. The
The
media.
media is a big part of it. CAA
They want him in
is
one of them big
ran
markets so
by
they can make money. They want him in one of them
ESPN and all
big
that.
markets so they can make money.
Yeah.
Well, what you think about his family then?
That's
Yeah, that's a
big
little
part
factor,
of it
but you
too.
don't know what part of family. It can be anybody.
Man,
It
them
can be
niggas
little
don't care.
cousin.
They getting
Third,
paid
fourth
anyway.
cousin, huh?
Well, it can't. I look at it like this, bro. And if we being real, we being real. What star would you know would want to go into any camp with so much turmoil around them? Why wouldn't you want to come out and cease it and be like, look, no, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not going on. I want to be here. This is what it is. Like the brother said, and we being real, we being real. Part of that article we left out because part of it was about David Griffin telling him that he wasn't in shape, and then them pushing the button saying,
Each one teach one, gone.
"See,
Each one you fell out, bro.
You
Yeah, we ain't hear
have
you, bro.
like-
You cutting in and out. We missed a lot of what you were saying.
hello, you hear me now?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Griffin. You said
Hello?
Griffin saved him from himself.
No, he
That's
said
what you
Griffin was saying he wasn't
Yeah,
in
because
shape. That's what he was.
I thought I heard him saying
Yeah,
Griffin
because
saved
he
him.
wasn't in
Okay.
shape. But okay,
Yeah.
well let me.
You might have to come out and come back in, man.
Each one, remember, the best with this software that they use, the best way you can do it is do it off your own data, like
Wi-Fi?
your own. No. The Wi-Fi is sketchy, but if you go on your own phone data, like if you're on your phone and you come in on here, use your own phone data. Don't Wi-Fi it from the phone. You know, you Wi-Fi through your phone and try to do it because it'll mess up. Try to do it off your own data. I think you get a clearer connection that way.
Man, leave Sprint and come on home to another phone provider, bro.
But each one, bro, I think it's a
What
very
you
good
saying,
reason.
Jaleel?
Say leave Sprint and come to another phone provider, bro.
Like what
Go
other?
ahead, Jay Black.
Not Sprint.
Well, I had Sprint for years. I had it for 18 years, so I'm still good with them.
Jay Black, what you got, bro?
Bro.
I don't know.
You got Jay Black speechless.
Saying Zion was out of shape and giving you those type of numbers,
Right.
I'm not going with that. And plus, what about his torn meniscus and the replacement of the meniscus? So when me being in sports, you removing the meniscus, you lose your explosiveness. So you there's a lot of stuff that could happen. It is what it is. I'm not even going too deep in that, but we will see. I don't really got much to say right now. Like we will see. We will see what's going on the upcoming year. We do look better. We look better in some aspects. I don't know if somebody said we was gonna be 10th or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was in the article, bro.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. I think the coach is gonna be our best asset. Defense is gonna be much improved than it was. People gonna actually give effort, like real effort, more than like in spurts in the game. Like last year was a lot more spurts. They give an effort like when they wanted to. This year is gonna be more consistent. We're gonna see like our offense never was the problem, and it ain't gonna be the problem this year. It's the defense. Defense is gonna be much improved. So I see we're gonna be much better than we was last year. And I think we're gonna get in the playoffs. I really think we're gonna get in the playoffs. Unless injuries, you can't judge with injuries, but without injuries, I see us being in the playoffs, a playoff team. That's simple.
At what seed?
What seed? No, that would be a hard one.
8,
I'm
9,
talking
something like that.
6 and 7.
Yeah, 8-9 is ridiculous.
8, 9 is a playing game.
Yeah.
Playing tournament. If we play in a tournament, I don't consider that the playoffs. I'm the 1 through 8 guy. Like,
Right.
9 and 10 is the playing tournament. We got to win 2 games to win to get in. I think we're gonna be around 6 and 7. I think a lot of teams are gonna fall back to. I think Portland gonna fall back. I really think they're gonna fall back.
Yeah, a lot of teams got a lot of stuff going on. Like you look at the Mavericks, they got turmoil with Kristaps Porzingis. You look at Portland, they got the stuff what's going on with CJ. They trying to trade CJ. They don't know what's happening with Dame. You got
You got injuries. You got Denver and LA Clippers, both injured.
injuries. Yeah, Denver. They don't even got their point guard. They scrambling to figure out what's gonna happen. Obviously, you saw they folded in the playoffs this year. And there's a lot of stuff going on with other teams to where we look like we know what we want to do, which way we going. We got all our players, we got everything we need. So I see us overcoming a lot of things that the media puts on us.
So, quick question, Jay Black.
Yeah.
Why do you look so sad even though you giving decent news, bro?
I look so bad.
Yeah, man, you looking like you just about to give the most depressing news of 2021, bro.
Yeah, Jay Black, you're supposed to be jubilated given that great news you just gave, bro.
I'm just consistent. I don't get up.
Golly.
Bro.
I don't try to do all the extra.
I know one way you can get Jay Black
bro.
up.
I gotta give Jay Black that.
You need that gas.
Nah, all you gotta do is say one word, Lonzo.
Oh,
Mention Lonzo,
don't do it, bro. Don't do it, dog.
Lonzo gonna fall through the floor.
Come on,
Say something
man.
about Lonzo.
Man, we ain't going over there, bro.
Come on, man.
But I'm
We
just
doing
trying to
good.
get
We
away.
got about
Tell him
3
about what
shows
we
where
said
we
about
wasn't
Lonzo.
Huh?
About Lonzo, the
Man,
reason why
Lonzo
a
Ball
lot of
got two
people.
right hands.
Say he got 2 right hands.
Yeah, that
No, that's not good, Lonzo, bro. Come on.
What that mean?
We are
See,
letting
look,
him take it for
look
so
at this,
long,
look at
bro.
this.
He gone, bro. Let's let him go, bro.
Man, that man like he shoot the ball with his feet.
He shoot
Oh,
the
come
ball.
on, man.
Say
You
each
said
one.
shoot the ball with his feet. Oh, man.
That what it
come
look
on, man.
like. That what that Jones shot look like coming out his hand like he shot it with his feet like old
You
gorilla.
talking about the
Man,
new,
Willie, you
new
crazy
Joe?
uncle, bro.
You obviously don't watch basketball.
He shot it with his feet, Willie.
You don't
And that's what it looked like.
That's what Fred
Say each one.
Vincent was working on that hard time just to look like
I
he
don't
should.
know what to tell you about that, Willie. Willie just be cracking me up, bro.
Man, Willie be
Man, Lonzo-
freestyling, bro. He that crazy uncle, bro.
Man, Lonzo Ball, garbage, man. I don't know what y'all see in that dude, man. That dude garbage, man.
He not a real point
Oh,
guard.
let Black go.
Man,
Let Black
Lonzo
go.
Ball got this whole this season dedicated to
Yep.
Willie.
Look at
Yo,
did you see how Jay Black about to jump through that screen the second he said that? Did you see that? That's the face. That was the face. Look at Black. Look, he's still trying to get to him. Look at him, y'all. He's trying to get to him.
Hey, at least I got a reaction out of it. At least I got
Oh
a
yeah, he
reaction out of
coming
it.
for you. He coming for you. He coming for you. Look at it. He reaching for that
Hey,
thing.
each one you gotta tell him about how Lonzo, why everybody be hyped around Lonzo.
Oh, well, we know what that
Man,
is.
Lonzo,
He got the complexion for the protection. That's what that is. We know what that's about.
oh.
Wow,
Okay,
bro.
so
If
That
Lonzo
went
Ball,
over y'all
if
head
Lonzo
right
Ball
there.
was good,
Go ahead, Jalil.
well, I heard he was light skinned. He was light skinned. I heard the complexion for the protection. I heard he was light skinned, and he's still garbage. Jay Black, you can get mad all you want. He garbage.
no,
Hey, man, let's bring it from Chi-Town back to the NO, bro. Let's bring it back to the Big Easy.
He wanted to ask though. Black wanted to ask why he was garbage. Go ahead, ask him. Go ahead, address it, Black.
Oh, Jesus.
I ain't gotta ask him is he garbage. I was just gonna ask him name his top point guard. His top 5.
Hey, Lonzo Ball not in it. I tell you that.
Lonzo a shooting guard now.
I just asked you the top 5 point guard.
He want to see where your paralysis at. Give him your top 5, Willie. Give him your top 5, Willie.
In the league today.
Man, boy, y'all got me on the spot. Hey,
Oh,
Chris Paul, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Chris Paul, LeBron James. Yeah, Chris Paul, LeBron James. Damian Lillard. Not in no particular order. Chris Paul, LeBron James, Damian Lillard. I'm trying to think of some more guys that better
Well,
than that.
here's a point guard now, though.
That's how you started? Go ahead, keep going. That's how you started?
James the point forward.
Ain't no particular order, bro.
Oh no, keep going.
Ain't no particular order. Ain't no
Keep going. Keep going.
The chef. Y'all know who the chef is, huh? Y'all know who the chef is, huh?
Curry should be number 1.
My point guard is beating your point guard.
Okay.
You see the chef, Steph Curry. What that is? That's about 4, huh? All I need is one more.
Need one more, bro.
You really want to do this, Jay Black?
Yes. Let me hear one more.
De'Aaron Fox.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah, that boy from Phoenix. That boy from Sacramento. Him.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah, De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox
I
better
take
than
him
Lonzo.
over
Damn,
Ball.
boy,
Lonzo Ball.
y'all ain't got no love for Kyrie.
Yeah, he
Kyrie
ain't
gotta
There's
be
a lot of point guards.
You can do Kyrie or James Harden because James Harden is the point running the point. So if you want to do Harden, you can too. Because they move
Yeah,
Kyrie.
if
You
you
can do
do,
both of them then.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to do
I
LeBron
got something
James, you
better.
might as well do Jimmy Garden too.
I got something
They
better.
might have 10 point guards better than Lonzo Ball. They might.
I got something better.
Ain't no might in it.
Lonzo got the best
Ain't no
step back
might
in the
in it.
league.
Well, you
Yeah, he
say
got
that
the
every
only
week,
step
dog.
back.
Wow.
What's up, DJ?
Go ahead, DJ.
My top 5 is Allen Iverson.
Oh, you talking about
That's
all
still
time.
playing.
You gotta be playing
You
right
talking
now.
about people still playing, bro?
Oh, he's still
Gotta
playing.
be playing. They
Okay.
gotta be playing right now.
Okay. I'm gonna put Lonzo at 1.
Oh, go to sleep.
Oh, hey, bro. Bro.
He
Shady your head and go to bed, bro.
I'm gonna put my man.
I don't even think Jay Black can put him at 1.
No.
Shady your head and go to bed, bro.
Hey, cocaine
Wait,
is
who
a
at
hell of
the
a
two?
drug.
Who at the 2?
Drew Holiday.
What?
Oh, my
Jay Drew Holiday
What's
shooting
up?
hard, bro.
Let the man get him. Let him get him out, bro.
You talking about top 5 point guards?
You know, you be talking about something. Drew Holiday.
DC, I'm gonna start
Drew
playing
Holiday
Bomb Bomb
small
if you don't
hand.
stop it.
Huh?
Hey,
I'm
Jay
gonna
Black
start
got
playing
sweat
Bomb
popping
Bomb
off his
again.
head right
Yeah,
now.
Bum gonna get everybody vibing up in here.
Hold on, DJ, brother. I rebuke the demons that's within your soul right now, bro.
Get that spirit out of him.
Yeah, I gotta get the evil spirit out your
That
soul,
boy
bro.
DJ Bias. He named all the Pelicans players.
Can't be mad at him
Hey,
on that,
DJ.
bro.
Hey, DJ, say, little brother. All them people you name is the reason why the Pelicans been in the lottery for the last 5 years or so.
Nah, it was the coaching. I'm gonna be real. It was the coaching.
Nah, it wasn't
It was
Drew.
the culture. It was the culture. You got to hit shot. Nigga jump.
Cut it off, Jamal. Cut it off, Jamal.
So you saying Drew Holiday was the reason too? God damn.
Yeah, he was part of it. That's why they got rid of his ass.
Damn.
Oh my God! Come on,
All right,
now.
so who
They
better than
Come
definitely
on.
Isaiah Bledsoe then?
He had his games,
He
but
acting
he messed
crazy.
up a little bit. But he
Hey,
wasn't part of that.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, hold on. Let me tell you something. When I watch, I like Drew Holiday, but when I watch him play, he make too
You had
many
Bill.
mistakes to me, bro.
Yeah, because he not no point guard. When we
Nah,
trying to
he
make
don't-
him play
right.
point
I'm
guard,
not-
that's when
Yeah,
he
he-
got
Oh,
when he
yeah.
played shooting guard, he was
He was
great.
fine. Yeah, he was fine.
Why we resign Rondo when we had him, dude?
Rondo left, and they said it
Yeah,
was
Rondo wanted to go.
800,000, dog.
Yeah, the Pelicans didn't want to commit the little extra money to bring him
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he gave him a price.
Hey, oh
They
yeah,
didn't want to match
hey, he better than Lonzo Ball too. He better than Lonzo Ball too, Rondo.
Not no more.
Yeah, he's still better than him. Still.
All right, let me throw this before we
His whole career.
Hold up, but y'all know why Zion wanted Lonzo to stay, huh?
Oh yeah.
Because Zion can't get no females, so you know he gotta use Lonzo. Like,
come on, man.
Come on.
That's
I never seen Lonzo with no
Hey, some of that's accurate now. Some of that's accurate. Some of that's accurate. Don't act like it ain't accurate now. You run around.
I mean, Zion ain't got no games. I can say that much.
Zion,
What's name an example?
Nah,
A scenario. What happened when that
bro,
happened?
getting a woman, bro, that ain't gonna be hard for
nothing to
no
do with
young
nothing.
man.
That ain't hard.
If them dudes want that, they can get that. Now, getting a woman of quality, we're keeping around. That might be difficult.
Right, a quality woman.
That's difficult for Lonzo Ball too.
Some of the women that's not, that's on that level, like a quality woman level, you'll find a couple of people like that out there. You will. I mean, it ain't hard for no young
it's
rich brother
difficult for them
to
to
get
find
a girlfriend.
quality.
Yeah, it is. I disagree, Big Q.
No, Jamil, I'm talking about
the
quality
intangibles,
women,
bro.
bro.
Not them looking good. The
Not
intangibles.
our Instagram girls that be running around here.
Say,
But that's what he's looking for now. That's what he's been hollering at. That's what got him in trouble. That's not act like that.
Man, 21 years old.
Yeah,
bro. What you was doing at 21?
Yeah, you looking for quality?
No.
What all us was doing at
Let's
21?
now.
Come on, now.
Each one cut that out.
Let's
You
stop
know,
acting
like I know
silly.
what you
do that.
Come on, each one. You know, like I know when you was 17, 18, 19, you want to talk about looking for no quality. I'm looking for quality.
That ain't how they got him out here lunching.
You would have got real up in London talking about you looking for a wife at 19, 20.
I'm serious, bro. You not
No. I ain't saying no wife. I said he out here lunching. They got him looking thirsty. Let's not act like they ain't putting him out there. Every one of them be coming behind his back.
That one chick put him out there. Who else?
This man Zion cannot dress.
But that's
why are you rating this man off the court?
Hold on. Listen, that's
they
a
get
bit
views
far.
for that though, bro.
Hold on, that's a bit far to be. The reason why.
Tell me why it's fuck you.
Come on, bro. That don't make any sense.
Man, that little chick could have slept with Zion and
Break it
everything,
down,
bro.
brother.
They put that out there.
I'm saying, man, you gonna sit up here and tell me that the man can't find a girlfriend or a woman or whatever, and he a multimillionaire living in a mansion? Bro, come on. He can't get an Instagram, one of these Instagram girls that be up there with the pictures and all that. You telling me he can't get none of the Instagram girlfriend?
But Q. I don't see in a nigga look. Hey, Q. I don't see in a nigga look like an alligator and had some money, had a bad chick.
Right.
This is true. It's not about looks. I mean, it's about
his money.
We know it ain't about that. It ain't talking about.
It ain't got nothing to be about looks. It's about personality, man.
Let me ask
no, it's about money. It's about money.
No, it's
looking like he ain't got money.
No, it's not. No, it ain't. It ain't always about the money, bro.
Shit.
I'm telling you the truth, and you know that too.
I know it, but Zion Williamson, man, that man ain't got no problem with no females, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
You want Zion up out of here, bro? Like you always like kind of speak.
Oh, here we go.
You were saying like
no.
But nah, you were saying him not saying nothing, saying he gonna leave and whoop whoop whoop. I think him not saying nothing is putting pressure on the organization to do the right thing. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. Use your leverage.
I'm gonna show you something, DC. You see that right there? That's the same shit got you in trouble with Lonzo. That's why Lonzo ass got up out here. Because you're in denial. You're in denial.
Bum, DC. Let's bring it back full circle, bro. Bum.
You said, you wanted Lonzo out here.
No, you.
You said Lonzo wanted to be here. Lonzo wanted to be here. Oh boy, DJ like each one.
Look at DC.
Here you go, DC. Get it, DC.
Let's bring it full circle, though, bro. Back to the Pelican talk, to be honest with you.
All right. Teach one to address what I was talking about, man.
Bro, you talking about Lonzo, bro. We don't want to hear
that.
No,
I ain't saying nothing about Lonzo. I said Zion.
Zion in connection with Lonzo.
Zion. He started talking about I don't care about no.
No, why they want Zion to be? They think Zion be tomorrow.
Listen, I'm asking the panel.
See, Q want to duck the smoke. He don't want the smoke to come out. The smoke gets too hot.
No, that's not what I'm trying to duck. Each one, I'm saying I'm not ducking nothing. All I'm saying is I'm trying to get the panel. We got a fantastic panel here, loaded with a lot of good Pelican family. So what I want to focus all of that collective brain power toward the season outlook. Now I'm asking the family members out there. Willie made his thoughts known about he don't think this is a playoff team. He think it's a lottery team. Now I'm putting.
Can I ask you a question when you say something like that? The reason I would just want to tap into that what DC was saying is because it's all about what you was reading earlier about what I was telling y'all about the stars being stars and committing. And you see how Naw had that dinner or whatever? He had that dinner, but and that's showing leadership. But where has Zion been in all of this? Because and all I'm just saying is, when you go out there, you want to have a team that's committed to showing that they want to do this. They want to be here. B.I. has stepped up and showed that. Naw has stepped up and showed that. But I haven't heard much from him. Now, when I was addressing with
we just heard from Zion.
Hold on. What I was saying to DC was okay, I know we was dumping on David Griffin. But how is all of that on David Griffin when you were the one out of shape and he was telling you, if we can't trust you to do what you need to do, then we're going to have to make sure we put he was just only saving himself from going out there risking more injury to harm. I'm talking about with the minutes restricted. Now, I've already said that he's an overbearing mother. You know I said that too. Come on now, give me facts. I've already said that about the brother. But we keeping it real when it comes to our stars. We lose that when we love someone, it means we can't tell the truth. And I'm sick of that punk shit. Like, if you gonna come here, you gonna do your fucking job. You getting paid millions of dollars. We love you like nobody else. So why is it we got to go through all the bullshit that everybody else don't? I don't see Minnesota going through that bullshit. Captain lost the GM, the whole fucking ship is second in Minnesota, and I ain't heard him jump ship. I ain't heard De'Aaron Fox, but all the smoke around us with motherfucker who ain't paid nothing for 82 games.
The location.
You ain't heard Zion jump ship either. You ain't heard nothing.
Well, we hearing the family want him to jump ship.
You just heard? Wait, each one. I just told you.
But wait, wasn't that the fact with AD?
Hold on, one at a time, fam. Hold one at a time.
I just told you.
Wasn't that the fact with AD when his daddy told y'all earlier? Y'all forgot that? AD daddy told you earlier that he wanted his son out of there.
What family member said what for Zion?
We know that. We know that.
We don't know.
The stepmom running all that.
They never said
who it was. You don't know who it is.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask all y'all a question. What superstar you know want to come to work with all this turmoil? Why not just squash dead the whole shit and just say, I want to this? No, I want to be here. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to play. I heard De'Aaron Fox come out and say it. I heard Cat come out and say it. Ben Simmons even said it before the 76ers fan got his ass out of there. They were ones
that's horrible examples you just gave. I hope you realize that. Looking at their track record and what happened.
You saying that? You saying that because they asked that question? They never came out.
They made it known that they want to be with their respective franchise
because they was
no fucking turmoil around them.
But listen, bro, hold on. Listen, you're right. A lot of the points you make in each one, you're not saying mistruths here. You're stating some fact here. You speaking. You always speak to some. You go some places to kind of get the family members riled up at times, but you're making points. You're making your points well. But I'm not disagreeing with you on Zion Williamson's situation. Him getting better help now and getting better shape. You're absolutely right. He definitely does need to get to better shape. His leadership ability. Him and BI could stand to take more onus of the team. But I think to a large extent, a lot of this now, you had three different systems here. You got Coach Willie coming in here, and I know Willie loves Coach Willie because he bears his first name.
I love him.
See, thank you, Willie, for that. And see, the big thing about it is that Willie Green will be kind of he's gonna be the guy that kind of pushes that forward. He got to teach these young guys how to play together. That's what it comes down. He got to teach them and set up the proper environment for them to be able to communicate with each other, like he did with those summer league guys, man. Don't sit up there and pretend. Now that was really good work. You seen him come out and
he didn't have to do that.
And listen, let me tell you something. That's really tough to do, to get these youngsters to play together at that level, to get them to buy in so fast. So he has the ability to do that. Let's see what he can do with these guys. So, like I said,
he's gonna do fantastic. I think it's just my thing is just wanting, like, we don't need our stars to be stars, and you're getting paid a whole lot of money to do what you're doing. First and foremost, I mean, I'm not trying to take it nowhere further, but you dribbling a damn basketball, getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. You dig what I'm saying? And we want you here. Why is it always us that got to bear all the fucking bad? I'm talking about when I look through sports, period, dog. Through the whole year from the Saints to LSU, we always the one getting shitted on. And it's a fact of when we let other people come from the outside instead of throwing them who we were talking about David Griffin earlier. We ain't going for listening to all of your big words that you're using and trying to tell us what you're gonna do. We want to see results. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta take it to the days of now. It's about you showing some action. You gotta be about that action, and that's what we want. Show us like BI. We gotta start putting BI at that head of that seat and start showing that man major love. I know I might crap on him from time to time about him shot selection, but the fact of how he just has stepped up and really showed that he really want to be here, that says a lot to me. That says, because when he went to the summer league, from the summer league, because remember, I think it was Brother Kenneth who was asking about them working out during the summer. You know, B.I. and Devonte Graham was at the summer league with Noh, and they were getting up shots. Doris Burke said that on the interview. She was like, I like that. You know, they go and get up shots after this game. And it showed that, you know, even they had Josh Hart out there. It shows B.I. just taking the leadership of the thing. But Zion is the head. You the top dog. You are one. And you can, like I said, you can just dead all this shit by letting us know how you feel, brother. I'm like this. Don't tiptoe around your feelings with me. Make it known with me. I'm gonna come up on stage like Snoop in the Source Awards in '95. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't love us. Y'all don't love us. We know where the fuck we at, and it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? We want a winning team. We want to root for our team. We want better for them. We the ones that wanted Stan Van Gundy ass the fuck up out of there because we knew he wasn't the right fit. And Doc, we get on Doc Octopus when he do that. But in certain situations, we can't deny when something is going on with other people. Like I think DC or Q, you said this. You made a good point earlier. You said, well, I think it was you, DC. You said he probably is stepping back, and that's why I was saying what I was saying because, and when you looked at the free agency point and the draft, I mean, in the draft he was kicking ass. Doc Ock was kicking ass. You got to give him his props. He fired. He fired Stan Van Gundy. Well, I know who it was. I know who it is. I'm just saying. I'm saying he allowed them to do their job. I'm saying I know better than anyone. I already listen. Regardless, but
yeah,
my point
we know
is,
Jay Black because they got screwed up.
but my point of it was that he got rid of Stan Van Gundy. He knew he messed up there. He hurried up and got rid of him. He went to the draft and addressed some needs we needed to address. Yeah, like I told y'all, he went to the free agent fat mouthing, and he shouldn't have did that. He jacked off the whole line of those situations. But we arrived to the point that we really wanted to be at, which was get better shooting around Zion. We know we can score with anybody. Let's get this defense on par. Straight jacket, Trey Murphy. You know, these guys can play. But come on, man. We need our stars to be stars. That's where I'm coming from.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Preacher. Each one teach one. I echo everything you just said, bro. That's it.
Word. May the church say amen.
Yeah, but I feel like each one you really feed into this narrative a little bit too much, though. I feel like once I hear Zion say something that's unsettling, I don't really hear nothing from him. And I mean, you want him to come out and do something out of his character, like when have you ever seen him come out and say something like that the narrative somebody else's narrative is put on?
I don't want a fucking child. I don't want a child. This me, Kenneth. Let me cut you off right there, brother. Let me stop. But look, I don't want a fucking child. Okay, I want a fucking every other NBA player, Jason Tatum, all of them down, can handle their own fucking business. Why can't he? Why is it everything his family got to take care of it? I understand it. That's why he bought him there. They're gonna help him. I get that. I'm not saying nothing against that, but don't use that narrative as no, that's out of his character. Do that. Okay, well, let's just say that is the truth then. Is it out of your character when you won't open your mouth and say what you said when you said? I never post nothing. I don't tell people how I feel. I mean, I tell people when he got up on ESPN and said, "Well, look, was it Ali's character when he got up there and said, I love playing in New York? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, what are y'all cheer boo? I love it here."
It's not out of his character to answer a question. You talking about answering a question? You act like he went up and said that.
They didn't ask him that. They didn't even ask him that.
Instagram Live.
They did.
They said, "How do you like the Garden?" It's the first time playing at the Garden. You act like he went on Instagram Live and went and said, "Oh, I like New York."
Jay Black. Did they ask him that?
Yeah, I think they did. They asked him about.
I remember he said, "I ain't gonna lie," because they just asked him a question before that, and he just said it. But it's still in all when you look at the question and how it was narrative, he still went out of his way to show and lean into what the fuck they were saying. Playing it too.
But that's what Kobe did too. Kobe did the same thing.
I agree with that one though.
Thank you, Black. Thank you. See, when a nigga shaking points, the nigga shaking points.
But
So you never seen Kobe say the same thing. You didn't see the Kobe interview.
No,
Well, Kobe said the exact same thing.
No kidding, brother. You got it wrong.
Well, look, excuse me for a second, fam. Let me ask this question to the family.
Go ahead.
With everything being said about Zion Williamson and the comment that he said about New York, that he enjoyed playing there, whatever. With that going into the season, Zion Williamson, B.I., Graham, Big V, the bench, the guys that we picked up, our draft picks this year, the development of our former first-round draft picks, KLJ, and all of the guys from the past and moving forward. What I'm saying is, and of course, the biggest piece to this puzzle is Willie Green. There is the part of the Pelicans' failure is the non-communication that they had communicating with each other. I'm saying with the pieces that we have, number one, 2 questions to the panel. Number one, are the pieces that we acquired this year better than last year? And I mean, Willie, everybody, his assistant coaches, players and all. And is it enough to get us in the playoffs? Because that's a big part.
I got this.
Zion Williamson. We already know what you got, Willie. We already
No,
know.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real.
All right,
I'm gonna
Willie,
keep
go
it
ahead.
real.
Go ahead.
We don't know until the games are played. Plain and simple.
Okay,
Yeah, we got
Willie.
preseason next Monday, huh?
Willie, listen, I'm asking the family members
Is it next
for the
Monday?
panel. I'm asking
Brother
the
King?
panel to chime in.
October 4th. That's like not this Monday, but the next Monday coming up.
Monday after.
But
Yeah,
this-
that's why I said the Monday
Well, see,
after.
we talking about Zion Williamson, the ESPN stuff, and them promoting. If the team is winning, this is the big thing. The talk is so loud about all the off seasons of the off court stuff is because the fact that the team is not winning. We're not successful right now. But with all of the additions, players, coaches, everything, are we better than what we were last year? And is it enough to get you in the playoffs? That's all that matter right now.
Hey, but how I'm gonna say anything when I ain't see the team play? Q, I don't know.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
hold
You're
on,
being
Willie. That's
optimistic.
you, bro.
You're being
I mean, we
optimistic.
seen the summer league and how they was coached.
I respect your opinion.
That's summer league, man. With it.
I respect.
No,
what
but
you're
we seen
saying.
the
Hold on, fam. Hold on,
Willie.
one at a time. I'm saying I hear what Willie's saying. Willie's saying he can't make that prediction because he ain't seen him play yet. All right, so
But you want him to
based
be
on
optimistic, you.
no, listen. I'm not asking to be optimistic. You ain't gonna
Based
ask
on
Willie to do
analytics.
something. You're not gonna ask Willie to do whatever he does. Listen.
No, I'm
all
saying you talking
saying
about
is-
everybody else. Will I mean,
hold on. All I'm saying is based on what you know about Willie Green, what he's giving you, the players that you have here, are they better? Now, people can put together whether or not this team, in their opinion, is better than what they were last year, and do they have enough to get in the playoffs? Now,
That's
some
why
people
people
think
say
some
everybody
people
else.
can't.
Hey,
All
hold
right,
on,
well, I
hold
got
on,
you.
hold on.
Now let me get somebody. Let me somebody else get in there. You said you can't see it because you got to wait for the games.
No. But Q, you said opinion. Opinion. The definition of opinion is an educated guess, and I'm not getting.
Okay, Willie.
Bro, well, I'm
Willie.
asking the panel their opinion, bro. I want to hear
Well,
what
I'm
they
gonna
got
use
going.
my imagination, Big Q, and my imagination is telling me that I think the Pelicans will do good. I think it's gonna be a 48. How many games they play? 48. Well, I don't know. Whatever the lost
Is
time
it
is.
70 something now, or is it still 80?
88.
It's 82,
One
but I
through
don't feel
82.
like
Still
doing that
82?
math.
Okay.
I
I knew
still
they were
gotta
supposed
math.
to change it. All right.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna win 48 games. I think we're gonna be, like I said, the other team's going through turmoil, so I think we're gonna be able to come together, like you said, Willie Green being that final piece, putting everything together. I saw Trey Murphy go on the Barstool podcast, and he was talking about how he liked Willie Green. He's a player coach. Everything we've been preaching on the podcast, or you and BC been preaching, he said the same exact thing y'all been saying. So I agree with him and understands everything that is going on. So I'm very optimistic. I think it's gonna be a very good season that we have. Something that we probably haven't seen in a long time since we had Rondo and DeMarcus and here on the team and AD. So I think it's gonna be a good season. I think everybody's gonna know their role and gonna play. Because even Trey Murphy was saying he already breaking down. Obviously he can break down Zion's game. He already know his role on the team. He said that when his player gonna be running to check Zion, he gonna be right where he needs to be because the dude asked him how he's gonna be playing with Zion. So he already know what his role is and how he gonna be with with Zion. So I know he's been studying the game, studying the film. So that shows that he's a mature Trey Murphy. So I I just expect I expect that out of everybody else.
Yeah, I got a question, Kenneth.
They run the same offense that he ran in college ball. That's how you know where he's gonna be at in the play. He ran the same exact offense. The same exact offense.
So, to answer your question,
what offense is that, J Black? You sound like you're getting at something, brother.
Yeah. He had broken it down when he was analyzing how you gonna get his shots and traffic. They run the same offense. I forgot the name of the offense. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they run the same offense. So he just coming in doing the same thing he was doing in college.
You know that's lining up with something I already know that we talked about on the show, bro. Trey Murphy. I don't know if people know. We was scout. No, not just that. That's dope too. But the Pelicans was scouting Trey Murphy for like 8 months. They got exactly who they wanted. Trey Murphy, the dude who was training them, I forgot his name, man. Had an interview that his trainer did. Once he got drafted, and he let the cat out the bag on everything. Like they've been, interested in him. You know what I mean? So that makes perfect sense what you said, bro. That's an excellent point.
Yeah. To answer your question, Big Q, I fully believe that if everybody stay healthy, I mean, starters, bench, reserve.
Somebody got to get hurt, DJ. Come on. Somebody get hurt every year.
He was telling that he knows the players and he's gonna keep them rested and stuff. So I doubt
he said everybody, dog. I mean, everybody can.
Bro, there goes DC attacking DJ.
He said, I'm attacking him. I'm not attacking him, man.
Say, bro, let the man make a point, DC.
Say, bro, stop hollering at me.
That's the same thing, bro.
Stop hollering at me.
Marshall.
Stop hollering at me. Go cook some jerk chicken. Somebody in the chat asked me who make the best jerk chicken. He right there. Right or the wrong way I pointed out. He right there. He right there.
I got a question for y'all.
Like I'm saying, if everybody stay healthy,
nobody.
I think that the lack of shooting with Zion, Jonas Valanciunas is gonna help with that.
Hell no.
He putting up.
Damn.
No, he putting up.
Greg, come on, bro.
Damn.
Let the man finish the stuff, bro.
No, Zion. Don't get me wrong. Zion can shoot. He just don't want to because he get all his points in the paint or at the free throw line. But with
that flat ass shot, I don't see how.
But with that,
come on, y'all.
With that, Jonas, he is a.
You what you talking about? You started it.
All right,
come on, y'all.
I set a bad example.
Yeah, bro, shut it up.
I mean, he said everybody though, Q. Like,
But y'all know Thomas Sanders, one of the best shooters on our team, huh?
Yo, DJ, if somebody was to get hurt, who would you want to? Who
look at his 3-point percentage?
He's nowhere. He's not.
I say Thomas Sanders.
He's not. That's a lie. That's like that's.
Go ahead, let DJ finish your thought on it, bro, and then we're gonna let somebody else get in there.
I forgot what I was saying. But yeah.
Well, y'all done messed that man up.
DC done messed the man up, man. Talk.
Like I said, if everybody stay healthy and
facts energy.
Beside the summer league where I seen Trey Murphy and Kyra and Najee Marshall, the vets on the summer league that's on the team. I fully believe we're gonna do something. My final record is at least 49 to
33.
Woo, 49. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but that's
possible. But
38.
49 to 30.
Everybody stay healthy though.
Everybody like to stay healthy.
Yeah, I say in between 43 and like 46. 43 and 46, I think, is like
even if everybody stay healthy though. I doubt they play every single game.
43.
But let me throw this at you though. Hold on just a second. Thank you, brother Carl, for your cash app, bro. He says you were 20 once. The team have same interest in CP3, lack of structure and strategy. Zion leaving NBA, not letting you waste this marketing machine. Thank you for your super chat, Carl.
Thank you, Carl.
And DJ, let's relook at your opinion based upon if the team's not healthy. Then what happens?
Okay, so with that being said, 9 out of 10, we're gonna have breaks and all that. I still see us making the playoffs. I mean, it depends on the injury as well, too.
You don't think Najee could take Zion's spot?
No.
Ball hog and Najee.
Come on, dog.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Najee Marshall, but he doesn't bring that physicality like Zion.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram don't bring it either.
God,
Kenny, that's you with that Najee Marshall question?
Wait,
Yeah,
Kenny, wait. Then Kenny
I'm
said
just messing
Najee
with
should
you,
start over Trey Murphy.
That's what he said. Kenneth, you've been on his Najee trip for the next. Let's bless brother Kenneth. Let's pray for him right now, please, Lord. Help
I
brother
believe
Kenneth.
that. I believe that.
Just
Start
say
off with Trey
knowledge.
Murphy. But I was just messing with DJ right there.
Oh, all right. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, and I passed the question. Too.
Man, who is building Legos or something in the back, man? What is that?
I know. The sound probably DJ.
Somebody putting together a Power Ranger or something, man? What's going on?
Anybody got their phone on echo? I mean,
Nope.
speaker. I
He
said
stopped
echo.
too once they said it too.
Yeah, because Willie probably muted. Ain't that right, Willie?
No, Willie ain't
Nah,
muted.
nigga, I ain't muted.
Why you so aggressive with that, Willie?
I'm just
Hey
saying,
man, that's that Louisiana Florida rivalry, dog.
I ain't got no
What
rivalry with
move- wait, let me
no
ask you a
fucking Florida. I live in Florida.
What moves do y'all think we could possibly make during the season to get someone, acquire someone, or for a position that might be?
Oh, let me answer the question. I ain't answer the question. So
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so now with each one teach one, it is smoke. Where there's smoke is fire. With Zion, I think we have a problem here. We do have a little problem. I think he don't get along with David Griffin. I mean, David Griffin is a chemistry issue. I think I heard that David Griffin came in there and tried to play the piano with him.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, like, something he tried to do as a team builder. Like I think him and Stan Van Gundy is just out of touch with the new generation that's going on. Like the new generation is a new era of what's going on.
Yeah,
like they just back in like the early 2000s. Well, Stan Van Gundy in the 90s, David Griffin in the early 2000s. We're in a different time. Like people are thinking different, they're moving different, and I think he's not really connecting with Zion. Like he needs to. Like he's promising that he was going to do certain things. He said it was going to be a family. He don't bring that family atmosphere. Like he said he was. Like he's
a foster family.
Huh?
Foster family. We say people gonna be family, and then we ship them the hell out of here right after.
Ship them out right after everybody. And
what type of family is this, man?
He's a good human being.
So I think it's a really serious problem that they need to address, or one is going to go. Either David Griffin going to go.
There it is. That's the talk. We need to talk.
I think that had to happen, unless they come out and say something or have this sit down meeting.
That's what I was thinking, Black. They're gonna have to sit down with Miss B, and some gonna have to come to term because it's getting to a point where, like you said, it's an unstable work environment. And you got other guys on the team that look to you for leadership. And Cube, you know this, and I've been saying this, and I have. I said, David, the problem was going on with him and David Griffin is David Griffin's an overbearing mother. He, like with the whole minute situation, I saw that. You could see it, and I get it. Like I said, he was saving himself from the kid, but the fact of his other stuff too, like Black said, he out of touch with a lot of stuff, and he made a lot of promises, and the whole, just like he said, the work environment. But we could get it back straight because winning cures all. But what I noticed, and we need to tap on. Well, I think about that too, Black. But I was gonna say too, another thing gonna have to happen Another thing that I think gonna have to happen with them is when I look at it, I know it ain't gonna just be winning, but the thing I looked at most, and it goes back to what DT was saying. I think David Griffin really has started to sit back in the gap and chill and say, okay, I know now his face card is fucked up. He his name bad out there. He know he fucked up. He can't get nothing right out there. So he know he got to sit back in the gap and pull the string. So now,
do we?
Well, you would think that, Black.
Well, but isn't that Stranger Langdon? Ain't the Stranger Langdon in this equation?
Exactly. That's
what
I
think he's gonna let him do it. I think he gonna do it. But I'm thinking he know now he needs to sit back.
Well, Langdon know how he has a pretty good repartee with most of the players on here. He's not seen as a David Griffin type. So I mean,
he keeps his face card clean though. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So that's the great equalizer. Don't they?
All you gotta do is get out the way.
I got a question.
That's what I was saying, and that's what he's doing.
And Swin Cash operate, they could speak for speak to these people like that.
That's good people under him, but he's the problem. Everybody under him is not the problem.
Not the problem.
Yeah, because he's not doing his job properly, man. He's trying to do everybody else's job. His job is to manage Trajan Langdon and Swin Cash and the rest of them.
Them numbers. His job is to manage them numbers.
Can I say something? I want to know why that, like the Pelicans, I mean, why they always hire these old ass white men to run the basketball team, bro? I mean, they could hire
Willie, but go ahead, DC.
No, hold on. They could. No, listen to what I'm saying. They could hire a younger man that can relate to the players to be the GM, which they do have them. But they always want to get an older white man to undermine the GM.
They always hire.
Hold on. Let me answer that. Willie, they did do that. They did do that. You had Dale Demps. No, listen.
They bought a football man in that on Dale Demps.
No, Dale Demps. Dale Demps wasn't a football man. He was the guy.
No. They bought Mickey Loomis in that undermining, bro. Come on.
Oh yeah. That's true. That's true, Q. They brought Deadly Shrimp.
I forgot about all that.
After him,
hold on, bro.
He kind of right, bro.
Hold on, bro.
That's what they do.
Hold on. The Pelicans gave.
Now are we going in that same direction with Willie when they doing this whole thing with what his name come from Houston?
Let me tell you.
What his name is?
The Pelicans was beyond fair. They was beyond fair with Dale Demps. It was beyond fair with Dale Demps. Dale Demps should have been fired 3 years before he was fired. He should have been gone. Been done.
Yeah, but he ain't had no roster in the first place.
Hold on, bro. That's not on that. They gave that some bitch all of the power of the team. He screwed it up. He screwed up the Anthony Davis situation. Yeah. He screwed it all up. He the one. Nobody told him to bungle them first round draft picks on Amir Asi and overpay all them people. Nobody told him to do that. Overpay for Tyreek Evans and do all and put that team together. Eric Gordon wanted to leave on that year. And he, instead of letting them go, he signed them just to save face because he was forced to after that trade. Nobody told him to do that.
Hey, Big Q.
Nobody told him to do that, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Big Q.
Go ahead, Jalil.
I ain't had nothing to say. I just got to bounce. But, you know, I'm rock with y'all, man. Y'all take care. Y'all be nice. And y'all, stay on topic of the present Pelicans, man. Stop thinking about the past.
Right. That's right, bro. We're going to keep them on topic, brother.
I'm just saying, hey, bro, I'm just dropping his story. That's what part of my job is to drop his story. Willie said we ain't got, and we did. We brought that guy.
Y'all both right, though, Q. I mean, you got valid points. Willie has some points, too.
I admit, Dale Demps was a buffoon, but they bought a damn football man in there to undermine him, bro. That's just disrespectful, bro. I would have quit me personally. You know, that's just disrespectful. A football man, bro.
Bro, they gave Dale Demps 2 hats. He was the general manager.
That ain't the point, man. They still bought a football. They could have bought a basketball man in there. A football man, bro. Come on, bro.
Let me give you the point. The point was they brought another man in there because he was incompetent. Yeah. If he was doing
what he was, gonna bring a football man, they could have found any basketball kid to come in there, man.
Hold on, Willie, listen. Dale Demps was a brother. Dale Demps had the job for several years. Dale Demps was incompetent. Dale Demps did stuff that he wasn't supposed to do. And you can't blame nobody except for him. He overpaid Amir Asik. He should have paid DeMarcus. He should have kept Cousins. If he would have kept Cousins, Anthony Davis would be there. If you'd have kept Cousins and Anthony Davis, Rondo would have been there. Right. So I mean, he screwed all that up, and nobody undermined him. He did that. Did Mickey Loomis tell him to undermine Magic Johnson when he went over there when he was trying to get that trade and he went and leaked that deal and destroyed that team? Was that Mickey Loomis' fault? Come on, man.
Hold on. Because Magic offered it don't mean I got to take it. What you mean?
All right, Willie. I was trying to get some points, bro.
Ain't nobody
going off the rails now.
Yeah, that's not.
Yo, Easton, how many games you think we went?
We took the trade next year.
Come on, bro.
Right. But look, we come out better the next year too. We got the number one.
No, we didn't. We had most stuff in the original trade.
Right.
With all the picks and everything.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The center that played with the Clippers. What's the center that play with the Clippers right now?
Zubac.
We'd have had Zubac.
We'd have
had Kuzma too.
Everything we had, and we would have still had.
Okay. And what the hell Kuzma doing right now? What the hell Kuzma doing right now?
Dying his hell. Dying his hell.
Yo, Easton, how many games you won?
You don't know what he would have did here though.
But see, the point is, that's not true what you were saying about. That's not true what you were saying about Dale Demps. I ain't gonna sit up here. I knew what time it was with Dale Demps. Dale Demps, when he fired Monty Williams after Monty got in the playoffs, after Tom Benson told him that he can keep his job, show me. And then it was even stupid about him is he turned around and hired Elvin Gentry. I knew that guy was out of his damn mind. and the main sticking point
was out of his mind.
Elvin Gentry had the George sending the grabs, and he showed me how all that. And then he had all the offense but no defense, and then kept Gentry 2 years longer than what he should have did. And you got this other moron come up in here and keep another man trash for a whole nother year, adding to his resume while he getting fired a year earlier than what he's supposed to. So anyway, the bottom line is this:
he made more than enough mistakes.
Right? They gave that man an extra hat when he was the general manager. They was trying to hire Joe Dumars. Now, only thing I can say bad about Tom Benson is that Benson did not want to pay Joe Dumars the asking price he wanted because they created the vice president of basketball label for Dumars. And then when it came down to giving him the money, Tom Benson reneged and gave the title to Dale Demps. So he was wearing two hats. Didn't even gave the son of a bitch an assistant guy to help him in Danny Ferry, who's actually a pretty decent general manager from Atlanta. So come on, man.
Yeah, that's all. He was just a racist, though. That's all Danny Ferry was. He was a racist. That's all.
But I mean,
racist?
Yeah, Danny Ferry wasn't
he said the stuff about Lou Dang. We know about that. But what I'm saying is that the reality is they kept that.
What Danny Ferry say about Lou Dang?
He played like an African.
I missed that.
That's what he said. He played just like the regular Africans.
Man, only thing I can tell you is all I can tell you is this: Demps was trash, he garbage, and even Stern, the late great David Stern, said that guy was terrible. This guy's terrible, general manager. You don't know what he's doing. That's what David Stern said about Dale Demps. It don't take Stern to tell you that. I was saying it for years. That he was stupid and incompetent. Couldn't develop players. With draft players, let them go, and then they'll develop, and he'll sign them back higher than what he was.
Really, that was one of David Stern's last words. Is Dale Demps is a horrible
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's and
I stick trade alone.
And see, Willie, when you talk about Q, I ain't seen the games and know what they doing. There's insight where you can look at a Willie Green. You can look at a Willie Green and his record and his personality and what he did in other places, how he's loved. The guy is he's an excellent high-level communicator, knows how to talk to people at different spheres and talks to those guys at their level, intellect-wise, emotional-wise, another thing. His doctrine is to teach love first. And I kind of kid him on that, but that's a good way to reach players, especially guys who to a degree are selfish because most of these guys are young and they're millionaires. Most of these guys, they're like Kanye West is back in the day. You can't tell me nothing. I got the money. It's hard to reach those guys, especially if they're making more than the head coach. So you got to be something extravagant or extraordinary for you to be able to reach a BI or a Zion Williamson.
to let
Because
me teach
Zion
you.
got $100 million from Jordan when he came in the door.
See what I'm saying? He's 10 times or more richer than his coach. So what
That's
could
why
Willie
they're trying
Green
to
teach
talk to
you?
him with us.
So what could Willie teach you with the proof is in the pudding? Let me teach you how to communicate. You guys haven't been winning. I have been in cultures of winning. I have won as a winner. I was an assistant coach on teams where I have winning philosophy that I can teach you.
Yeah.
So he comes with credentials which will open their ears up because they're tired of losing.
Yeah, I hope he was an average. He was an average player. I hope he be an above average coach. I hope that.
That's how it works. That's how it
a
work,
lot of
bro.
coaches are average
how it
coaches.
work, bro.
Steve Kerr was an average fucking coach himself.
That's role
Look,
players
Steve
make
Kerr
some
wasn't
of the
no
best
all-star.
coaches.
Yeah,
bro.
he does. He does. Kevin says,
Right.
does Dale. Yeah, he is an assistant coach, believe it or not, on the Utah Jazz team right now.
Who
Dale
that?
Demps. Dale Demps.
Yeah, Dale Demps, that's right.
Dale Demps.
Yeah, he took that
that's
job.
what-
Y'all didn't know that?
Yep, we
I
covered that
didn't
on the show. Yeah, we talked about it here. But all I'm saying to the panel is like, listen, fam, we know about the Zion stuff. And listen, y'all are absolutely right. Zion, the communication issues, the off-court issues, but the talent issue is not an issue. We have talent.
No more.
I don't like Zion personality. I don't like he a beta male. I don't like him.
Now listen, look, Willie, I'm saying, listen. Why I bring all that up about Willie is because the big part of Willie's game is getting these guys to play together for each other. That's a big part of it. He has the credentials because he's been around winners and has won championship as an assistant level. So I mean, listen, that's the credentials that you would need.
That's
He's
that
like,
formula,
listen,
Q.
I don't come with no ego. Willie don't come with no ego. He comes in there like, listen, fam, let's get this together as a team. Listen, we gotta love it.
Right.
And he comes with the love. Listen, he said, I ain't gonna come with you with the X's and O's first because, and he was admitting to that there are other people out there better than him with the X's and O's. But he says, listen, I'm gonna love on these guys. I'm gonna talk to these guys. I'm gonna give, and let y'all know that we care about you more than just you being some product on the court, that we're gonna be a family. He's trying to instill principles of family. He said that. Remember, I played it on the show.
Man, I'm gonna have to go check that. I ain't know that.
I'm not gonna come at you with the X's and O's.
Yeah.
I played it before they hired him. When we were looking at him, I said, "Listen, I peeped this out and I played it for the family."
That was Rachel Nichols interview.
That's right. And he was. It was another. It was a chick from Phoenix too, DC, that interviewed him when he was an assistant coach. And then he was talking about the principles of his method of how he has success as a defensive coach. His philosophy. So the thing, it's an intelligence that he's coming with. I got to teach you to be a family, and then as a family caring about each other, we gonna win games because we gonna care about what this guy doing with that guy. That's why I kid about the doctrine of love, because that's what it's gonna take for you to win.
Just look at the culture around you, though, Willie.
But that's the family culture.
Look how young they is. Look at the youngness. They the same, not to make it about race, but and they talked about that in the NBA. We're not trying to make this no race issue for any of our guys in the panel that's of the color, the ethnicity. But let's be real. They were talking about that in the NBA. We need some black coaches. That's the problem. And that's the problem we ran into with Stan Van Gundy. You touched on that, Willie. And the NBA touched on that. Because I think they put that in the in one of the, what is it, the CBA? It might be in the NFL, where you hire a black coach for either a certain pick or something like that. The NFL. So I mean, it's everywhere, Willie. It's everywhere.
They got to run the rule in the NBA too.
Yeah, right. But it's everywhere.
But they diversity hirings.
Right.
So it's in the NBA too. Yeah. So
right.
wait, look, like I said, he able to reach these guys because look how young they are together. Look at that. Just look at that in itself. The youth. You dig? They can look at that as a negative when you get in the playoffs, or you can look at that as a positive. Because when you look at more of the teams that have been successful, the youth and the culture together came with that. Starting off together, understanding each other. So I'm with Q. I think Willie gonna reach him. I think they're gonna get together. And my thing with Zion was with just him in itself getting behind us, how we behind him. But like you said, and I think you hit it on the head, Q and DC. Listen, I think Willie is gonna touch them and get them to the fact of, look, don't focus on this clown. Let's focus on what we got going on in here.
Right.
And this is the locker room, and we're gonna get this stuff going right now with us. And I think they're gonna reach from that point.
Brother, each one, remember we was talking about that, and several members from the Pelican chat that night, and DC even made the reference about
how Willie Green. The question was, we were going over Jacques Vaughn, what he was saying, and people were saying, well, he chose to opt out because of family issues. We said, hold on, not so fast. Remember that?
Yeah.
Article came. We said something wrong with that. Article
Something
came
wrong,
out
we knew
later on.
We sniffed him out.
And people were saying, oh, ha, 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 y'all believe everything they read. No, jackass. Jacques Vaughn testimony of what happened. He said that. He said that in another interview. He put it out there. He said it out of his own mouth from his own people. It came directly from him. So the reality, and I'm not putting that out to your family. I'm talking about the people out there that was like, oh, shut up. You know, the reality is that shit don't just happen. A lot of this stuff is GP, like how Stan Van got marched out of here. And with the bullshit, we call that, because you know it smelled. We can smell the BS.
You sit on the sideline, bro. You couldn't miss it during the game,
right?
You know
so I'm like, so the thing was, and like the flap, I think you was one of them, and DC was one of them, and several other members in the family members saying, "Hey, Q, if Willie agreed to this, to be the coach with the parameters that Vaughn turned down, said obviously he must have been the case." He said, but the next question was, then how does Willie handle the octopus? Well, how does Willie handle the players? If Willie is as great as what they're saying, Chris Paul and others, Monty Williams, about handling people, wouldn't he have a high degree to handle that octopus?
Excellent point. Excellent point.
So
could this be part of Willie Green's plan?
Yeah, right.
It got to be.
He knew
some of this stuff getting out here.
Right, because
he knew he knew he had to jump through some hoops to get it. Because they ain't really wanted with him at first. Because
could he have sat down with Zion too and talked about all this? But possibly coming out.
Let me share this with y'all too, and put this into discussion too, family. Think about it like this: Willie Green's not desperate. Listen to what I'm about to say. Willie Green's not desperate for a job. He could have set back with Phoenix. They're on a trending upwards. So he didn't need to take the Pelicans job out of desperation. He could have merely went back to Phoenix and been with Monty Williams and work with Chris Paul again and that staff again and went a little further. He wasn't desperate for the job. He knew because Willie don't strike me as a stupid man. No. Willie knows exactly what he's doing here, and he really think that he can handle the octopus in the team. Go ahead, Willie.
I don't believe that, because I would have took the head coach's job.
Listen, okay, I got you. Well, I'm just saying from a desperate, Willie don't strike me as Willie don't strike. Right, he got options. He ain't strike. He didn't need a job. He could have went back to Phoenix because they wanted him. They really loved Willie over there. When he took the job, remember I played this kid
job when he came available.
And they was hugging on Willie. Monty was hugging on with him. The team was hugging on with him. Look at that love. He could have went back to that. So it wasn't like he was desperate to come in. He could have waited another year for a better position if he ain't think he could win here, or that he couldn't handle the octopus under those strenuous conditions that Jacques Vaughn was speaking about in his interview. Come on. And Willie's not no stupid dude, man.
But Q, you think his values align with David Griffin at all? You think they you know,
it's got to, bro, because
now there's no other choice.
It's a desperation edge to this, but it's the octopus. The octopus put itself on Front Street with all the guns pointing at. He's in right now. He went and got the younger dude. We said that you need somebody to reach these players. You need somebody with that great. It has a high degree of excellent communication issues. But to be honest with you, the staff, the administrators did a wonderful job in finding Willie, because number one, you need to find a communicator of young talent. You need to find a young coach. You need to find a guy with a track record of success. That's why they were looking at assistant coaches, and you needed the right guy for the right price, because you're still paying two former coaches. So you needed the price to be right, and you needed every other thing to fall into place.
That ain't
and
about the hoops, though, huh?
Listen to me now.
But see, when you look at it, look at the staff. Look how good the staff. You just come from Willie on down from Swim to Trajan to what his name is, come from Stanford, was at Utah. The defensive coach he brought over, Jaron Collins, shot guru, him. And then the lady too. We have an excellent Freddie and Weatherspoon. We have an excellent staff. I'm talking about a real good staff, and we got the players to get it done. See, people be looking at the net they look at them big names on the back, and that's why they're taking us for granted. Like you said, when you looked at that depth chart up at the top, like DC said, I don't even think this dude know much more when he's looking at the roster. When you start and Thomas
Saturansky.
Yeah, and you ain't
got three other
Graham
people you could have put there, man.
Yeah, right. I mean, you tripping. So they look at them names on the back. They looking at, they struck out. That's bull. One thing that I know, and y'all all can attest to this when we looked at it this year, just because you form a super team, and we talking about all these big name free agent destination places like Brooklyn, LA, that don't mean you're gonna win. Look at what happened with Brooklyn. Look what happened with the Clippers. Look what happened in LA this year, the other LA. So it don't mean you're gonna win. You gotta go out there and you gotta work for it. You gotta play. And I think Willie gonna bring that work to this team. And I think he's gonna bring a willingness, like Big Q said, to play for each other. I think that's gonna be the big thing. And they're gonna harp on that. They're gonna lean on that. And it ain't gonna just be this is just Zion's team and this and that. I think we're gonna see a lot of Brandon Ingram this year and Nas step up into those roles along with Graham. Graham, he's gonna be asked to be a leader too. So I don't think we got much to worry about. I think we just got to go out there, cut the noise out, and what David Griffin need to do is worried about, okay, what other moves can we look to add more to this roster?
I'm gonna piggyback off of what you're saying. I like everything you said, brother, except for the last part with David Griffin. David Griffin don't need to be worried about none of the moves to the roster, man, because that's Trajan Langdon's job. We got to get out this mindset of David Griffin is the general manager. He's not. That's what got us in this problem. David Griffin is the vice president of basketball operations. One of the best shows I think we did, and it covers everything that's going on right now, was the show when Big Q put on the screen the duties of the vice president of basketball operations.
That made it
and
clear
we
to me.
Clearly stated that he was stepping out of bounds and going way above and beyond what the hell he was supposed to be doing. So I think the addition of Willie Green will reduce something that I've seen fail in every system that I've been a part of where this was going on, which is called micromanagement, because that's what's going on with him. You got to be able to delegate. You got to let people do their thing and trust that they're going to do their job that you hired them for and picked them for. He was giving people stuff to
DC.
do.
He cooking, man. Let him cook. Let DC
finish. DC, I call that undermining. That's what I call it. Undermine another black man.
You right, Willie, but like a lot of times it's not always a black and white thing, but you right. You know what I mean? But
it ain't. But a lot of them don't think we intelligent enough to make them kind of decisions, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
That's true, man. That's more of a societal thing that's kind of been set up that way to make it appear so.
Willie.
But at the same
sports, they see that now. They got to hire our culture. That's why they been know
that the players, which people are getting on them and getting mad at the players, but these players are forcing them to make changes because they're not playing for them other dudes. And what I think Willie Green will bring, bro, he gonna bring a system and just a vibe where, to me, a team is supposed to be like they all in on what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. We ain't got time. We can't hear the outside noise because we so focused on what we do over here. We can't say we had that type of culture because you got David Griffin saying this and we a family and all this shit, and then you trade somebody. What type of family kick people out the goddamn family? You know, a week after talking about how much of a family you are. Right. So you got
what about Drew needing permission to dominate?
Right. You got that going on. So many times.
We gotta get niggas permission to dominate now.
we watched this man put his foot in his mouth because he's not a basketball guy from the sense of somebody who play basketball, somebody who a baller. You know what I'm saying? You are the guy that can kind of oversee everything. The stuff that's going on, like on the floor, like on the front line. Get your ass off the front line. You are a strategist. Get your ass up in the top where you're supposed to be, where nobody can't fucking see you. Look at everything that's going on from a big broad view and you tell people on the front line to make adjustments and stuff. But he wanna have the credit. That's why they was calling him Kraus. You know, all his people up under him, because he's trying to do too much. So all of this blowing up in his face and him seeing what's going on, you know, I think it's kind of forcing him to step back. I don't think he wanted to step back. He kind of don't have a choice. And then you got to understand what's Miss Benson saying. I'm sure she talked to Mickey Loomis, even though I know what you're saying, Willie, about Mickey undermining him. But you got to understand, Mickey is basically Mr. Benson. You know what I'm saying? We know Gail only knows so much. You know who they trust outside of Gail, who the next in line. So they're going to ask him stuff about the Pelicans, I'm sure, on just how to run an organization. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey wasn't one of the people that told, hey, go ahead, do your Mickey. I can't do Mickey like you, Q. What Mickey told David Griffin, bro? What Mickey told David Griffin, Q?
Tell him,
What
Willie.
he told him?
Well, you gotta ask Sean.
And David Griffin said he didn't want to ask Sean, and Miss Benson said, "You better get out of here."
That's right. Hey, but look, Willie Green need to get with Sean Payton, bro, and maybe he can learn some coaching points or how to motivate them dudes or some shit like that, bro.
Nah, he good. He good.
I think he good. I think he good, Willie.
Good.
I'm this.
Willie Green, bro, was playing for the New Orleans Pelicans, bro, making millions of dollars. And I used to
and they
go
was
in
shit
Metairie.
when he was there.
Well, whatever. But I used to go in Metairie, and I see this man walking around amongst the people like a regular person, bro. He one of us, man. He a genuine dude. You know what I mean? So I don't think he gonna have a problem.
I understand all that.
And motivating him,
I understand all that, but he's still a rookie. And Sean Payton might be a football coach, but he's a Hall of Fame coach that could get that man some pointers, how to handle a team and do some shit.
I see what you mean, Willie. I see that. But I think his biggest flaw to me is gonna be what he already acknowledged his flaw as being is X's and O's. You know what I mean?
Right.
He need people to help him with that. And I think we got people in place, especially with a guy like Mike D'Antoni that can be an advisor from a distance, because Willie Green, no defense. So we got an offensive advisor from a distance that can help make game plans and stuff, bro. We're in a real good position.
So I mean, but look how it looks, though, schematically speaking, family. And we've seen Elvin Gentry's offense, you know, put into practice. It's a high scoring offense. But you're looking at the inventor of such offense in D'Antoni, when Gentry was basically running his system. You got Willie Green, the defensive minded guy, and Collins here, that gets the title, I guess, coordinator.
Top dog, one of the top dogs.
Right. And then, of course, Freddie V's there, T. Witherspoon, which is the connection that bridges the connection between Willie Green and the team here to Willie. So I mean, this is not a bad situation to be in. You just needed a guy that can motivate these guys and not get in the way, like Van Gundy did and Gentry did.
Hey,
they were good enough.
We don't need that woman.
You don't need.
Go ahead though. No, we don't need that woman.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
She's tied. You know, she tied to Zion, though, right?
She tied to Zion and Kyra. They both love her.
No. I don't care. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She just need to go to the WNBA. That's where she need to go at.
Willie, I don't like that. You're going to stop, Willie. You're going to stop today, Willie.
I knew you from the WNBA. T. Witherspoon is a Hall of Famer.
No George youth allowed in church, Willie. No George youth allowed.
Hey, when I was 20 years old, T. Witherspoon couldn't beat me in her prime. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Willie, you know T. Witherspoon's the Hall of Famer.
Say, Willie, you know, in every hood they had that one chick, Willie. They had that one chick.
And I punished her too. I punished her. I punished one in New Orleans East on Tyra Lane, and I punished one in Homer, Louisiana, talking about she won a state championship. I punished them, man. We don't need no women on our team.
Wake up, DJ.
Yeah, she not.
Whatever.
Cause I done seen some chicks, bro. You talking that mess? I done seen some chicks get out there with people who could ball, like somebody who like, man, I can't beat that dude and being people.
Don't stand there and run circles around you, Willie.
Some of them just different, bro. Some
Hey,
of them
bro,
different, man.
what they gonna learn from Teaspoon? Hey, what they gonna learn from Teaspoon? How to do a layup? Because that's all the WNBA is a whole
Man, you
bunch of
never seen
ugly ass
Teaspoon
layups.
coach out there?
No,
She
they
be
don't
putting them in the
learn
play.
fundamentals,
Bring them
Willie.
to the
She a good
Stop
mentor.
being,
No,
Willie.
no,
Stop being.
Willie, I don't
Hey,
agree
but
with
let me ask
none
you
of
a
that,
question.
bro.
Let me ask you. Hey, look, bro. Let me ask you a
You're
question.
being
Women need to stay
chauvinistic,
in
Willie.
women's sports,
You're
bro.
being a male dominant
Nah.
chauvinistic pig, Willie.
Willie, I
You
don't
can't
agree
be
with
that,
none
I'm
of
Willie.
that.
not being.
Don't
I'm
act
not
like
being
that.
no chauvinist pig.
Hold
I'm
on.
not being no.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not being no
She
chauvinist
get
pig.
listen.
That's a male league, bro.
Yeah, but she's in it. That should show you how good
Willie,
she is to be
there's a
in
lot of
that
women.
She
league.
different.
Becky
She's
Hammond.
very good. So I don't agree with
They
like
only
that,
in
man.
it because she a female. She
Willie,
only
you
in it
acting like
because
number
they trying to
I
get
think
45.
she good at being a
shit.
positional coach.
Willie, you
We're not
never
gonna
heard her
might
talk
be a
we're not
about
gonna
the game?
upset our female viewers in the chat, Willie. We're not gonna do that. I rebuke that
No,
statement,
Hey,
Willie.
look,
listen,
I
I'm just
don't
keeping
care.
it real,
I
man.
don't care
T
if they get
Witherspoon
upset.
could play,
I
man.
don't
Willie,
care.
I rebuke you in the name
T
of the blood of Jesus.
Witherspoon could play.
Stop
That's
simping.
all I know.
She could
Stop
She a
coach.
simping,
hall
man.
of
You simping.
she a Hall of Fame. She a Hall of Fame player. That she can
Okay,
play.
let me ask you a question.
T
Q. I'm
Witherspoon
gonna ask you a
versus
simple
Swin.
question.
She
A
can play.
simple
Willie,
question. Q.
I'm keeping it real, bro.
Yeah, I know the woman can play, but what league she a Hall of Famer in?
Cut
The
Willie shit off, please.
WNBA. What you saying?
All
Cut
right,
Willie
then.
shit off,
Case
please.
closed.
What
What
that
that
say?
mean? Basketball is basketball, Willie.
What?
You know the NBA is owned by the WNBA, right? You know the NBA owns that, right?
In the WNBA lose $10 million a year. So what?
You know they both shoot the ball and dribble the ball, right, Willie?
I
Right?
don't know nothing about that, Willie.
Willie
They
hit
stay in
women.
the
Okay,
red. The WNBA stay in the red.
But Willie, we got players on our team that vouch for her though. They saying they love Teaspoon.
So?
They glad we got her. Zion
They
saying
might
she
they
helping
might
them
be
do this
they
and
might
helping them do that.
they might be
What you gonna
simping,
say, Black?
trying to
What you
hit
gonna
us.
say? Ask him,
They
Black.
not
Come on,
simping,
man.
Willie.
Man, we know. Come on, you know how
Willie, they not
Teaspoon, one of the
simping, bro.
homeboys. You already know
Hey,
what
it's
time
on
it is over
Cash.
there.
Oh my god.
You know what time it is, Willie.
Willie, she not
They
simping,
one of the
That
bro.
ball
homies.
really cheesed up.
Willie, come on, Willie. They're not.
Go ahead,
Y'all
Black.
saw
Hey,
David
bro.
Griffin gave JJ Redick permission to retire this weekend.
Oh man, stop. Go ahead, Willie. Go ahead, Black. Answer the question. Ask
It
the
was
question, Black.
an
What you about to
organic
say?
process that went into his natural future.
Man, JJ Redick. JJ Redick a bum.
Because he a very good human being.
What you about
He
to ask
finally
him, Black?
reached his
What you about
ultimate
to
human
say?
being status.
So Willie, what league have you got a
Nate Smith. All right, Anderson.
I can't hear you breaking up, bro.
One more time, J Black.
I said, what league have you got an MVP trophy, or did you do anything of substantial?
Hey,
McDonald's.
He won't know your credentials, Willie.
Let me ask you a question.
McDonald's?
Hey, let me ask you a question. What that got to do with the price of tea in China, bro?
Because the price of tea in China. So I'm asking you about the price of tea. Can you answer the question?
Right.
Hey, bro. Say, bro, that's a female, man. That's all I'm
What that
saying.
mean? What she
No.
can't do?
I asked you.
Bro,
what
really, they both dribble and they both shoot in the same game. They play in the same game. The
She's a
rules
Hall
don't.
of Famer, dude.
Hey, the WNBA is a totally different game than the NBA. Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Cut Willie shit
So,
off.
I agree with Willie on that, but basketball is still basketball, though, bro.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
it's not.
They shoot the ball and they
Girls
run
play
plays.
ball.
You got to shoot with your wrist. They still
You still
running
gotta
some of the
dribble with
same
one hand.
plays. They still
Man,
playing
and
by
women
the same rules, man.
They still set
Cut
teams.
Willie shit off, please. Cut Willie shit off, please. Cut Willie shit off.
Willie be on that good
Each
pack.
one, how many games you
Right
winning
there.
this year,
You
man?
ain't cutting me off. Nah.
I ain't gonna
Willie,
cut
you my
Willie
dog,
off,
but
man.
you drinking that moonshine tonight, Willie. Drinking that moonshine tonight.
My dude,
You
Willie
want
got
a
some
nigga to come
V-neck
over here and
on.
fuck with you because you talking crazy. Stop, Willie. Stop. I rebuke you.
So crazy, man.
No. Man, we don't need no female coaches on our team. We need all men on our team.
Man, I'm
Look at the
all
female
for, I'm
coach
all
with the
for a woman
Spurs.
dealing with something that if she know that and she good at that, man, like she good at her job, it is what it is, you know.
Look at the female coach with the Spurs.
It ain't like she about to go out there and play grown men, like she.
No doubt, DB. No doubt.
And women are way more technical than men in the game of basketball. If you watch with WNBA, WNBA is way more technical with how they run the game because they're not as athletic.
Yeah,
So she could teach them.
Man,
some-
use a ball phase lie what you did for ain't nothing technical about the
I ain't
WNBA.
gonna go that far. Yeah, I ain't gonna go
He
that far.
said, "Damn, Willie, you say ain't nothing technical about it? Nothing."
No, it is
So you saying the
A
women
ball
are more
phase lie.
skilled than the men?
Hey, nothing
The
technical.
women are
about
way
the-
more skilled than the men.
all they
I
do
don't
is
know
pass
about
the
that,
ball.
brother. I ain't gonna say way more skilled.
Yeah, I do. I got
I
more
know we
skills
go
than
too far, man. We go too far.
Y'all
Yeah.
ever watched the best of WNBA game?
Willie,
So you
he's
saying
on
they
our
don't
team.
play
I ain't
racing?
lying. They can't shoot
Yeah,
in the
I watched
WNBA.
Huh?
Of course
How
I
you say
watched.
they can't shoot? What do
They be missing a
Then
lot.
K.
They miss a lot. Any game you shoot the ball and you gonna miss a lot. You ain't
No,
making
I'm
every
saying
shot.
they
Hey, bro. Hey,
Don't go
have
too
you
far,
seen?
man. Don't go too
Willie,
far, man.
what you got against my home girl? You mad her
I
shit
ain't got
bigger than
nothing
yours?
against.
That's what you mad
Tell
about. You
a
mad
book.
her shit bigger than
Hey,
yours,
hey,
Willie.
hey,
That's what it is. You
hey,
done peeped over there that other girl when you with the player and you found out something you ain't want to find out.
You was trying to shoot
Man,
your shot
hey,
with her,
bro.
Willie.
I don't know. You started
Hey, man,
to get confusing now.
Yeah,
them niggas tripping. I'm stamped. Hey, look, all I gotta say is I'm stamped out here. That's all I gotta say. You can ask them hoes in New Orleans. I'm stamped out here. I ain't worried about what you saying.
Willie,
she rejected you.
she rejected what you said, Black.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, she rejected you.
She rejected you. She rejected your shit. She said,
Hey,
send
bro.
this shit
I
back.
don't like.
Send this
I
shit
don't
back.
like old ass women. I like chicken heads. I don't like old ass women.
Oh, look at Willie. Oh, Willie out there on the ride.
She younger than you.
You like you say you like chicken heads,
I
Willie?
want-
With that, there's a
I
special
want
ride there.
I want. Hey, look, I want to smell blue magic and everything in their head. I want to smell
Oh,
all
you
that.
want
Blue
that
magic.
young cool. Yeah, Willie. You better stop when you fuck around, catch a stroke. Fuck
Blue
around, throw your
magic.
bag out.
Willie, who the hell still wearing blue magic in 2020?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, them chicken head.
They still sell blue magic.
Yeah, they
Well,
still
Willie
sell.
do it, obviously. But Willie get his shit from.
Yeah, come over there and serve them. Yeah, DC late at night.
With that
Come on
blue
over there and
magic,
get you a package.
that blue magic.
I got a quick question. Who is the leader? Who the leader of our team? Because
B.I.
Seems like Garrett Temple right now.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think that's a work in progress, honestly.
It is. But B.I. right now, because he's our star, he stepped up, he showed growth, he done everything we asked him to do. We cannot ignore this man no more.
No, he didn't. You're lying.
No more disrespect for B.I.
Each one, you're lying. You're lying. Each one. He didn't do everything
What
we
I'm
asked
lying
him to
about?
do. He
This
didn't
man
do
had some
everything
help
we
last
asked him
year.
to do. Oh, hey, we asked him to gain some weight.
Off, cut Willie shit off.
He did gain weight, man. He did.
He did. He gained weight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know he gained no weight.
Yeah,
He gained weight. He looked a little bigger.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
That would have been.
How many games
Brandon
he win?
Ingram been working his ass off, bro. For real.
He been working his butt off. So why he's not our leader then? Black, my question is to you, has he done enough? Because I've seen it so far.
Yeah, but so when things like this come up with Zion and other issues, I don't hear his vocal leadership. Like when things are going on, since y'all said like Zion is not the leader, we need to hear the leader speak for the team.
I think they've been in a situation where they haven't had a chance to kind of figure out. You know how it go, Jay Black. Like you got to go through the motions. We got to figure out who that guy is. You know what I'm saying? But the coach got to step back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, look, I think
and
Zion
let y'all figure that out. Who gonna be who is gonna show up? You know what I'm saying? But you got to have freedom to be able to do that. If you got a coach like Stan Van Gundy that was trying to treat them like college kids or whatever they were saying, trying to dictate too much, you don't have enough room to figure out who the leader is, because every time somebody try to do some leader shit, you stepping in and breaking it up and telling them they need to do this and need to do that.
And you
I think Zion the only question mark on the team, dude.
The league in the locker room. Every year it's a revolving door. So every time he try to do something, it just go out the window. So he got to preach the same thing to somebody else.
Is Zion the only question mark?
To me, Jay Black is Brandon Ingram, because, like I said, man, the man not only let us know that he loved us like we love him, he's also been in the off season. He went and helped set out and search for our coach. He also was out there at the summer league to show the young guys the support. I mean, what the hell else you want to see?
Okay, you bad.
I mean,
You bad.
I ain't calling him B.I. no more. I'm calling him B.I.G. because that motherfucker a G to me. I'm putting all my stock in it. You feel me?
But everybody sure they wanted to be here besides Zion. We need to see if he won't be.
We got to see. It's a work in motion. He just want to see Doc Greg. I think just like DC and Q say, we gonna let Willie Green get this thing rolling, get the ball rolling, and then once we get his ass out the way, we can ignore him. You know, just like they was. You know what you need to go do, Greg? Watch The Last Dance and watch how Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen was ignoring. God bless the devil, ignoring Jerry Krause. That's how we gonna have to do.
And Michael Jordan acted at times like
that ain't no great point. That ain't no great point.
Kobe Bryant did a similar thing, acting like he was gonna lead the Lakers.
We ain't got Michael Jordan inside the Pippen.
But I'm just saying, when you got good players, they use their leverage to put pressure on the organization, man. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like if they
He's
keep
going
still
in-
do
yeah, right,
good,
thank you, DC.
David Griffin's still gonna be out the door sooner or later.
Yeah, sooner or later.
You think? Somebody got to leave, and it's gonna be him.
Yeah, somebody got to leave.
I don't think it's a situation where it's Zion or
Not-
David Griffin though, but David Griffin going.
Oh yeah, we know it.
Eventually-
If we do bad this year, David Griffin get fired, Zion leaving too.
There ain't no way we're gonna do bad this year for one. Number two,
Boy, Zion ain't gonna turn down that money, bro. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That was my number two. You talking about this dude? This dude got a chance.
Tell him
to
again,
sign a
Black.
contract.
Say it again, Black.
Jay Black, Zion gonna be the first person to have a chance to be able to sign a contract where he can make $50 million in 1 year.
Okay.
He gonna pass that up?
Yeah.
$50 million every year in 1 year. $300 million.
Almost to a beat. He'll be almost the first player to a beat, DC.
Come on, man.
Listen.
He'll take that contract and say he won't get out of here before he don't take it.
LeBron got $1 billion.
Yeah, but look how long it took him to get that motherfucker.
They don't never pass up their first contract, and his gonna be the biggest in history.
You can say never, but it's always one.
We say never. We just saying.
I'm telling you, it could be one that turns it down.
Who passed that?
We know that.
That's why it's designed that way to promote the player to stay with the team. It's designed for them to keep.
That's right.
The Pelicans.
That's why we need Zion to speak up.
That was back in the day. That was back in the day when people wasn't making $100 million.
Oh, right. Let me speak on that. Let me touch on that, Q. Let me touch on that.
I'm saying,
No, let me touch on that.
$50 million. He gonna pass up on?
No, Black.
He can get it with another team. He can still get it with another team.
On that with you.
Nah, nobody
talked about that today.
Bro, $50 million.
What's going on?
$50 million is a lot.
Black.
It's gonna be like $10 million less a year.
Why would he leave? But the thing is, why would he leave? Why would he turn the money and leave if they're winning?
And then can nobody pay him more than the Pelicans?
Right.
Okay.
Why would he leave? If the team is winning, why would he leave, Jay Black?
Why would he leave?
And turn the money down.
If he doesn't like his situation, he will leave. It doesn't matter about money. Y'all think money is the equalizer.
Yeah. No, I'm saying two
I mean, he wouldn't be playing if we didn't make money.
Oh, wait, and you can make money anywhere, especially if you're going to New
Jay
York.
Black.
Wait.
Let Black finish. He cooking.
Oh, wait, can I speak? So when you go to New York, those endorsement deals, the endorsement deals that you're saying that you can't get, he gets twice as much in New York. Because it's the biggest market.
He's getting them right now.
No. He don't. No, you don't.
Nah.
The biggest the biggest money market is New York. The second biggest is LA.
Why I gotta go to New York to get an endorsement deal from New York? If New York always talking about me?
Because
hold on.
Jay Black.
If he play ball,
then
New York gonna come to him. If he play ball, New York gonna come to him.
If you're winning,
this is what
and
he's saying,
you enjoy playing with your teammates and you're winning,
they building a good culture. You know
why
that.
Would they, if they're winning and they get into the playoffs, why would he leave?
Why would he leave?
And he has the money and he's winning. Why would he leave?
Black, I see what Black said, Q. You're not checking him. He's just saying if
I'm saying because a portion of this is
Oh, Big Q done froze up, y'all.
Yeah, Q, you been a little
About to spit this
biased,
back.
though. You been a little biased,
Hey,
Q.
Big Q on boost mode, dog.
That's why you froze.
That's a
That's why you
mug shot that
froze.
boy
Yeah,
got.
y'all remember that podcast when Q just kept saying, "But you ain't win nothing."
Say DC.
What's up, brother?
Hey, after the show, you should check me and Each One podcast out after this.
Okay. What's the name of it, man? I remember last time y'all said y'all was gonna get it popping. I didn't get a chance to check it out.
It's called the Pelicans Talk 504.
Pelicans
All
Talk.
right.
I'm about to lock in right now.
I'm gonna listen to that.
On my brother Greg, guest coach. Yeah. Just a
Hey,
little
but
nice
Jay Black. Jay Black.
Go ahead.
Hey, bro. The Pelicans the only one that can pay Zion that money. If he leaves, he'll never be able to make that money up, bro.
Right.
Oh
True.
my God! Are you
But
serious?
you're right, Black. Money
you
don't make everything.
So you can make a lot more money off
Yep.
the court.
He can make the money back up.
Yeah, but what about the 300 he turned down? He ain't gonna never be able to get that back.
But he still
That's
can
just
make it from
what
depth and
What
stuff,
I'm
though.
saying to you, listen, it's other avenues to make that type of money. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, Jay
Jay
Black,
Black,
but they got
you know,
certain
business
players,
again.
man. They can make
Hey,
money
Jay, hold on.
without
Jay
having to
Black.
move, bro. They
Jay
don't
Black.
necessarily have to do that.
Go ahead.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Jay
So,
Black. A bird in the hand is better than one in the bushes, bro.
Okay, let me regurgitate what Willie. So Black. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. So if he turned down the 300 million, you know he got to play a year where he turn it down, and he get on some Javon Walker shit and fuck his knee up and be fucked up for the rest of his life. Then what? Because then you'd have had the 300 mil.
they don't pass up
the
the
chance
first
you
one.
take.
They don't pass up that first
We
one.
don't do ifs. Listen.
Man, if he turn it
But
down,
that's
put
the
a bounty
chance
and
you
shit.
taking, Black. That's what you missing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the chance you taking. That's a big chance. And we know how much he jumped off of his knees back and forth.
You asked me a
had to go
question,
eat that
you want me
curry
to
chicken.
respond?
Get some curry chicken.
So if he turn it down, you're saying if he blew out his knee, or if he did this, if he did that, he
That's a
don't
good
even have
chance.
to make it. We don't even have to make it to the next contract anyway. He can
Right,
get
you
hurt.
think they gonna just
But to be
He
for
can
real,
hurt now if you gonna go that
hey, the
option.
team we got now, he not turning that money down, dude. To think about.
Hey, but why take that chance, though?
Take the eye. Play that game if you want to. I'm a fan.
Jay Black.
Black, I'm
Jay
with you on that. I'm not out on you. I'm with you on that. I've been preaching that. I'm saying
Jay
that. I'm
Black.
with you.
Jay Black.
I'm just saying, keep your mind open to this because he might.
I'm
Jay
with
Jay
you.
Black.
I know all about it.
Jay
I
Black.
ain't saying that. I'm not
Jay Black.
disputing that. But the fact of the
Jay
matter
Black.
is the culture, you know, is good right now. You know what I mean? And just like the brother said, the 300 M's, but when we ain't looking at it, ain't just the 300 M's, Black. Like I said, you know, if you got an agent and he advised you to do that, let me say from this point, okay, the $100 million he got from Jordan, that ensures that he can do that. You feel me? So whatever happens with the Pelicans, he good either way. So he can do that. But if with your agent, why would your agent advise you when you can be one of the first players ever to $1 billion and the culture is good? See, what's going on in the NBA now is, and I'm gonna get to that too, Black. Everybody did it. They allowing where you take the money and then they ask for the trade. So if he gonna take the money and then ask for the trade. But what they said today is that what they putting a new language in the CBA where the owners is upset now. That's the word that's coming out. The owners, they said in the new CBA rule that they make up, it's about to be some shit going down. They said that the owners, they sick of it. Yeah, they came out with it today. They said they're sick of it. They're gonna have to put out a language with the small markets where they're keeping these guys in these markets because they sick of what they're doing. They spoke on that.
The LeBron James rule, huh?
Maybe what is look, they said if they build LeBron James a statue, he gonna have a bag in one hand and a ball in the other.
Where would they put his statue at?
Shit, I don't know.
Hey, in Washington D.C.
Probably in the back of a car. That motherfucker be moving.
In Washington D.C. next to the Washington Monument or somewhere. That's where they need to put it.
That might be. He'll have Kuzma looking after it for him since he won't follow.
Yeah. Hey, by the tomb of the unknown soldier, that's where they gonna put this shit at.
Hey, but listen, Black, and everybody want to say that, and I'm with you because the money came in. But listen, right now, this team, when you look at the team, I'm just about the team, and you know this, Black.
Yeah.
Look around the NBA and just look at this motherfucker how it's constructed. Everybody can hate all they want. This motherfucker is nice. We got a nice roster put together of young collective guys that can grow together. It's all set up for us to go far. You dig? It's all on situation. Yeah, we
How many
do
games
is
you winning?
I got us somewhere about 40, maybe 50, 45, 50, right there. That ballpark.
I don't
right?
see that.
All right.
I don't see that. Maybe 40.
I mean,
45,
they
50.
won 31 games in like the two most dysfunctional seasons in NBA history. Damn,
I'm trying to understand what they looking at.
You talking about 50 and 32?
You had COVID. You got COVID.
No, I said
on
between
top of all other stuff,
45
and
and 50.
games.
That's what I said. Between 45 and 50 wins. I'm saying.
Yeah, I
if
got
you got
like
50,
48.
if you got 50 wins, it's 32 losses.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
So
Yeah.
that get you in the top 3.
Shit, I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
Because see, one thing about it is it's how you start too, Willie. I mean, Jay Black, it's how you start. And like we were just discussing, the whole NBA is jacked. The West is jacked up right now. All we need to identify is our identity. And Willie is coming into establishment to get the defense and stuff intact. We can score that rock, but we need to make sure we got defensive principles. And we got the guys that can come in and help us.
Can you see me? Can y'all see me? Hey, can y'all see me?
What's going on, Willie?
I can't see that with 2 pair of glasses on 50 wins.
Willie, listen.
Shit, I got 2 pair of glasses on. I can't see that.
You got a bad prescription in both of them.
Shit.
4 eyes and still can't see.
You need a magnifying glass.
No, I had 6 just now. I had 6. I can't see no 50 wins. Maybe 40. 40 somewhere.
You realize 40 wins is only 9 extra wins from last.
Did you hear what he just said?
40 is out of the playoffs.
Say it again.
That's only 9 extra wins from last year, dude. Just 9.
42.
They had 15 games, 15 or 14 games we could have won that we just let wither away in the end of the games last year.
Right. What it was?
Right.
Like
how many
14 or 15
blown
games.
leads and we the one 20 over 20. Yeah. So
we up 10 or more, I think, in the last 5 minutes of the game.
5 minutes. Yeah.
We blew like 14 or 15 of them.
And a lot of games, people got injured. Like they were saying in the article, in April was the worst month we had because everybody got injured at the wrong time.
They gave up on the season.
But see, that's what Zion was talking about with David Griffin. That right there, because he wanted to keep playing and getting. That's what Zion talking about right there. The end of that season is like not just this season, but I'm just showing you, like right there. He wanted to keep going and get us in there.
You're right.
Yeah, but I've been saying that. I said, see, I said when they laid up there and he said Zion, I said that's David Griffin, and we all do that because he wanted to just say, you know what, I won't. And this is I'm gonna just say number 2 or number 1, whatever his name is. He wanted to get number 2 out of there, get his guys in there because remember that's what he regurgitated to Jock Vaughn. Remember, he said, I want my certain guys to get their minutes. So I think, and I've been saying this. But right, and he did that. That's why he did what he did with Dale Dip's roster. See, that's when I peeped his hand a long time ago. When it was time to give out what do you call those? Not the extensions, but the certain players with Christian Wood and Frank Jackson. When it was time to get them,
man, got them up out of here. I'm like, man, that was stupid.
And right, and I looked at that and I said, why would you not give Christian Wood his extension and Frank and to help the team at least get him to playoffs?
We didn't even have to give him an extension. He was still on the team, and they just nothing.
It's a term that they were supposed to get, not kind, but when you give it to him, but they didn't get it, and he wanted to clean house. David Griffin wanted to clean house, huh?
He was tanking. That's what he was doing.
Just that, that definitely too. But he wanted to clean house. He wanted his guys in there. He wanted he wanted to strip it bare and say, "This is what I'm doing. I'm starting from ground zero with my guy."
Well, you can't start from ground zero with the same damn coach. That is the dumbest shit ever.
But that's David Griffin. Remember, that's how you did the Lonzo deal. Look at the Lonzo deal. You traded Lonzo, and then people offered you Laurie marketed at the start. You fat mouth, go around talking about you gonna get Kyle Lowry, miss out on Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, and then come your ass right back and did ask the Bulls. Yeah, y'all want to trade me Lowry marketing? How fucking stupid are you, dude? The fucking people just ask you this at the trade deadline to take this dude.
Hey, don't nobody want no man named no damn Laurie, man.
See, well, he could have been our backup.
Don't feed the beast.
Hey, he a quality backup photo.
There you go.
That man named Laurie. Ain't no man in the history of sports named Laurie been shit.
Willie, shit off, please.
Mike Lowry.
Willie, you was on that.
You one of the bad boys, man, Mike Lowry.
Each one said, turn the shit off, Q.
Willie been drinking that guy. No, what's wrong with it tonight?
I said Willie on that yak tonight. That was
he know he is that. He on one yak.
Julio.
Hey, easy one. What man you gonna name Laurie, man? Come on, bro.
You just said it, Mike Lowry.
No, that man name is Mike Lowry, not Laurie.
Listen, he's from overseas, brother. He's from over there.
That don't matter.
He's from
probably
over
the only
there.
one
Over there, Willie.
He's probably the only one in the country, the only man in the country named Laurie.
Okay, and he can shoot that goddamn ball. I know that. He shot it at 38%.
We got like 86 people watching the stream live, man. Flock the like button.
Oh, you know when listen, don't let it get on your ass now. Don't let it get on you. But hey, this is what we also got to talk about. And then I think we ain't touching on this. As good as we are, and a lot of people are not looking at it, Valanciunas is gonna be a big piece to this team, man. We barely touched on that, brother.
I was saying that last week. Remember, I was saying we're gonna have somebody that actually don't have to go to the rim when we do the pick and roll. He could pop out instead of going to the rim like
Valanciunas is gonna be a big piece to this team, man. And they looking over him like shit.
That's a big ass dude, bro.
He more athletic than Steven Adams.
You see the numbers black. Now tell me you ain't impressed with Val. 20 and 20.
Double.
I told you. He averaged 17 and 12. He gave you a 32 and 25 game or something like that.
Nasty double, and a few of them.
He got crazy.
But I got a question. How y'all think that's gonna work though?
And he punished the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's true. We knew that.
What he did that?
And look,
yeah, he did.
He did. And look, DC. Hey, hold on. DC couldn't pronounce the man's last name right. He was calling him all kind of shit. Valanciunas. DC was all kind of shit that day. He was saying all that.
That's Zadaransky.
That was Zadaransky.
No. I'm talking about when the Pelicans played Memphis last season, and he kept hitting us with that screen, and you came on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they can't stop. You couldn't say that man name for the shit.
Valanciunas.
Y'all remember seeing
all kinds of
they kept putting lines on that.
Pick and roll too. That
Black,
was
check it out.
Pelicans apart too.
They was doing that to Lonzo, B.I. and Steven Adams. I mean, not B.I.
Check it out. We get in the playoffs. We play Denver, or let's say we play the Lakers. I don't fear them. I don't fear none one of them. Because wait a minute, let me finish.
Man, each one you hire.
Hold up, family. We just getting to that time of the show. We're gonna let everybody get their last word in, and we're gonna go ahead and check up out of here. So each one teach one. You was talking, so I'm gonna let you go first, and then.
My point, what I was just saying is, I don't fear if we get into the playoffs, and I really strongly feel we will. And whatever seed we is, whether we play them first round, second round, whatever, if we had to play either the Lakers or Denver, I really don't fear them with this team because when you got a guy like Valanciunas, Zion, Brandon Ingram, and I'm just looking from them three alone. You look at any other team's top three, whatever the hell you want to call the big three, whatever. You would go from Denver to LA. I feel good about my matchup with Valanciunas versus Yoke. I know that's gonna be good. Anthony Davis is not just gonna shit on Zion all game, and Bi is gonna do his thing. So, are you telling me my role players can't do their job? I can't trust Trey Murphy. We don't know that yet, but I feel good about
what
it.
about the elephant in the room?
Okay, Black. I mean, Willie, this is my part of the section where
I'm sorry.
Off, please. Cut Willie shit
I
off.
let you regain your
Cut
time.
Willie shit
I let you
off,
regain
please.
your time. I'm sorry.
Cut
I'm
Willie shit
sorry.
off. This is my segment. Okay,
I'm sorry.
but anyway, I feel good if we get in the playoffs because when I watched the Pelicans play the Lakers, and all y'all can attest to this, family. Go back to the year before when we had Alvin. And I know you know this, Black. First game we played them, we lost by 1. Remember, B.I. had to get the ball inbound and he couldn't. We didn't even have half the damn team. And we damn near lost them 4 by 1. Let's fast forward to this year. First time we went to LA and played them, damn near all 3 quarters, we beat the shit out of them people. Go look at the game. All 3 quarters, we did what we normally do, get drunk in the 4th. We wind up, hitting the ball and crashed out. Willie gonna come in here, he gonna expedite, he gonna sweep up all the bullshit and turn it what it need to be. That's all I gotta say.
All right, go ahead. Yeah,
I got something to say. Hey,
go ahead,
the
get
elephant
your
in the room.
closing remarks too, bro.
Yeah, that's it. LeBron James said that shit ain't gonna happen. What you talking about,
year
East
19,
That's what that.
You better go sit his old ass down somewhere and wait on his son.
Yeah, East one. You don't think they just
Hey,
doing
hold
that in
on,
the
man.
regular season?
I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time, man. Don't.
Yeah, what?
You know
Fall the
what I'm saying?
time. Fall the time. Better go sit his old ass down. Get some of tooth.
Man, I'm just saying, I ain't number 46, nigga.
Who?
But that's all, man. Look. The Pelicans got to play together. They got to play D, and we need another piece from somewhere.
We might can pull what we talked about before. Big T Buddy. Mike could go get Big T Buddy. Add him to the roster. Some more shooting might could help.
Man,
we got options to do it, though. We got options to do it. That's the great thing about what we did this offseason. We didn't trip. We didn't go out there and say just because we didn't get a big creator, we're gonna throw some money elsewhere to some bullshit ass player. We set up to where though when the time comes, we can make the right move.
Him. It's my turn.
You gotta respect him. You don't want to get on my bad side.
You gotta respect him, each one, bro. You want him to respect yours.
Hey, I don't care about your bad side, bro. I'm in Florida. That's all. Hey,
you got a lot of people to worry about down there.
No, I ain't, boy. This is a red state, boy. We bust wide open. I'm making all kind of money. I got my shot. I ain't worried about
like a dumbass nigga talking about I got it bust wide open. Then he get on TV and talking all that shit. Well, set your goddamn mouth.
That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. I said I live in a red state, and we got I'm gonna say the governor got the state bust wide open. That's what I'm telling you.
You said that first. You said we got the state bust wide open.
Hey,
I don't sell no drugs.
All right. Greg, what you got, brother? Go ahead and give us your closing remarks, Greg, CTC.
All right, look, this is all I gotta say. We had some good talks. I'm about to finish talking about Zion. Man, each one about to go live after this. I'm about to put the link in there, so if y'all want to come watch us. But
right. Feel free.
Q, shout out to you because I look up to you for your podcast stuff. That's why we started this.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm about to send a link, so if y'all want to come watch us, y'all could. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, brother. All right, Kenny, what you got, man? Go ahead and get your closing remarks, big dog.
Nah, I just want to ask y'all how y'all think the last contract gonna be. I mean, Zion next contract gonna be structured. Like, you think they have a player option in one of those years, or what you think is gonna be a team option? What y'all think?
I don't know when that CBA thing gonna come up. Like I said, they very adamant about that. So I don't know if it's gonna be when his contract comes, but I'm praying it is. You dig? So we can get all this right and get back to, I know they ain't gonna never be the way things were before, but at least get some balance.
Well, I think each one teach one got a very good point because I think they gonna do it as soon as possible though because they getting sick of this super team thing. So you can see those changes getting implemented as soon as next year or the year after. Maybe the whole Zion thing because we know now that this is a product of ESPN with the whole trying to push him to the next thing. This ain't the NBA. The NBA might not want Zion to leave. They might prefer him to stay here. Or not just Zion, but just this whole ideology of guys being drafted because you're trying to create a league where it has some level of balance. That's when you like watching when anybody could win. That's that whole narrative of it got to be the Lakers and all this. That was all blew out the window during the COVID season. They had some of the best views ever when they had Miami there going against the Lakers. But just all the games prior to that, it was so many teams that was fighting, and people like to see that. So I think that's the way the NBA gonna go, and that's gonna determine the length of his contract. Because if that get implemented, next year or the year after, there you go.
They said the next CBA, DC. They say they pushing hard for the next CBA.
Okay. That's it, Kenneth. That's all you got, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for this opportunity on the podcast every week. So appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you, man. Keep coming back, bro. We love to have you, dog. It was an excellent panel tonight, and we're gonna get the big dog J Black. Hold up, each one, bro. You had more to say, so like I should have let your thing be longer.
Now you just said that I think they like the league with super teams. I don't think they like the parody thing. They like the super team. They like a villain and a hero. They like looking at a villain and a hero, like in the '70s, Lakers and Celtics. We go to Philly. Philly was against the Lakers as well. The Chicago Bulls had they run. They like teams that had dynasties and runs, but they like it. They like it organically too. So they don't like it like they forcing it down people's throat. Like the way they forcing it down people's throat, they don't like players having a lot of control. LeBron James era, it's like everybody is like doing it their way. Like if you're the top on your team, you like, man, I don't like to play with him. Man, I'm going this way. I'm going to play with him. I'm gonna meet up at the Olympics. We gonna talk. We gonna figure out in 3 years that we gonna go in one team, most likely Miami, and we gonna team up and take over the league. Like that, they ain't like that aspect.
Q, you know what that is? Q, you know that's like the owner from Houston when he said about letting the what he said, the prisoners run the prison. Yeah, that's it's the same. It's almost the same thing. You see what I'm saying, bud?
Yeah. So now moving on past that. Now, the Zion issue. I just say be wary of it. Be wary of it. Because me personally, I think one of them have to go. Y'all probably disagree. I think one of them gonna have to go. I don't see because David Griffin seemed like an awkward guy. By his movements are, how I'm seeing from afar, he's trying too hard to act like he's a family guy when he's not. And that's rubbing people the wrong way. First, it was the Stan Van Gundy hiring. He said he was going to bring in the defensive coach because they lack defense and the strict guy, and then he comes in and then fire him after the year. Trade for Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams, then trade them in a year, and it's just so much. Like it's just a lot of stuff that is going on that's different. But he also these draft picks. These draft picks has been excellent, but I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him that's doing it, but I would say these draft picks are excellent. Now, one elephant is in the room to me is Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy will be the replacement for B.I. That's what I'm talking. Trey Murphy.
How and why?
So you now. There's been a lot of rumblings about Trey and B.I. So what I'm starting to look at how David Griffin do it. He bringing guys in the replacement slot, like Lonzo. He brought in KLJ. He brought in KLJ and he brought NAW. He ain't bringing NAW. NAW's before him, I think. I'm probably now B.I. He's my man.
He drafted both of them. He drafted Noah and KLG.
Oh, well then, I think
Honestly,
he's that.
I think NAW was definitely a Trajan Langdon draft
All of
pick.
them are Trajan
He
Langdon
give me
draft picks.
Spencer Dinwiddie type vibes though. I think that was Trajan Langdon did that, man. He has
Okay,
a history of finding good combo guards.
so when I say so, they're gonna try to appease Zion. So I think they're gonna try to trade Bi for Karl Anthony Towns. I think that once Karl Anthony Towns makes some type of uproar, they're gonna try to make that trade. That's why I'm just throwing that out in the air. It might not come to pass. It might not be true or nothing. But the way David Griffin moves, I never know. His mind is all over the place to me. So I'm saying that I'm looking at that. I'm really looking, and especially if Trey Murphy come in and project the way he's projecting and be who I think he's going to be. I think it's going to be a problem. I think he's going to take.
Wait a minute. Wait. How when the motherfucker come in and help you, it's a problem. This is the weirdest shit ever.
Nah, he's
'Cause I'm
saying
tired of it. I know what he's saying, but why would you get rid of an all-star caliber player? I know what you said. Go get Cat and trade him for him and put him at center. But that's like going backwards. You just all you're doing is doing the same thing.
Yeah, but what they do in the league is they don't like redundant spots. Like if you play like if you have a guy that's in a position, the person behind him can't be as good as he is. If he's somewhat as good as he is, they're gonna have to go. They're gonna trade and to build.
Oh yeah, I got what you got. I see where you coming with that. After a while, once a player gets so good, but that's the thing. If Trey Murphy reaches his ceiling, that's still gonna be a few years, my G. Like that's like I don't know
about
but
that.
if we're talking about a net, BI is a 3-level scorer. Trey Murphy 50, 40, 90 guy from shooting, free throw. It's a whole lot to that we ain't looking at. He can put the ball on the floor. I know he can. But I'm talking about, I know he's nice. Trust me. I was watching. I told you. But for that to happen, I mean, you got the help you need. We're not in a position to be trading off more talent to get one guy. Like, we can't take and trade a star to get a nut. Like, we're tearing our roster up to get one player.
I agree, but I would say this. I agree, but I just said this is kind of his track record. He like
J Black. I got one thing I want to add, man. That it's an excellent idea, and I kind of see what you're seeing a little bit, but there's one thing that's missing, bro. We got Bi locked up for 4 more years on what is a goddamn discount.
Yeah.
And not only that, we got all North Carolina, South Carolina players all on the damn roster.
That was geared on purpose.
And Bi is constantly talking about how much he like it here, he want to be here. This the place for him. Why in the hell would you trade him? I don't care how good Trey Murphy is. Trey Murphy is versatile, so they'll easily be able to play together. And that's all I got to say about that.
I hope they do. No. They gonna play together. What I'm saying is
they can be great together.
But David Griffin is still a mystery of how he moves.
He losing power, bro.
Huh?
He losing power. They forcing him to sit in his place. He's the VP of basketball operations, not the general manager. Trajan Langdon would have to be on board with that. And I think we leaning more towards him not doing that. You know what I mean? And Cat is already playing with his best friend. And they're trying to get one of his other friends over there.
That's right.
Then you got the possibility of whatever happens in Phoenix. Just say, for every reason that go left, they won't book. Or they would try to Big Cat would try to make his way, in my opinion, to Phoenix.
The Phoenix?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If all
get that one on the nose.
Get
that one on the nose.
Aiden got to go to.
I think Cat would go to Phoenix. You right on that one, DC. I see that.
I see what you thinking, but David Griffin ain't who he used to be. That
Right.
article lets you know he's starting to lose power, and people not believing in his bullshit. So they gonna be in there
been doing
raising their hands in the meeting on what we gonna do, because it ain't gonna just be him for stuff
He,
like that. Because you'd have messed up too many times.
Oh, I
he
got.
stole.
Oh, before I go, I got one last question. If Zion say David Griffin got to be fired or I'll leave, what happens?
His ass gone. So, I mean, what you want? I want walking bags out there for you so you can see. What you want?
I don't think
I'm
David
weak.
Griffin is that hard to replace as much as other people try to convince me is. He does have his positives. I know we always talk
Right.
He
about the
does.
negative son.
Them numbers. Them
He's
numbers. You get them numbers. You know how to
but
crunch them numbers.
he not even a numbers man. They got
No,
another
yeah.
guy over there that does the numbers, because
Analytics.
Big Q went over that. The president does the numbers. He's the numbers guy, the contract guy.
Who that is?
It ain't
BQ?
David Griffin. What's his name? You
Bensel.
point him out.
I won't say
Bensel?
Greg Bensel. Hold on, I have to look it up again. But I won't say it's Bensel. Bensel handles a lot of the numbers up there.
David Griffin's job is what gets on our nerves. His superpower, he's using it in the wrong direction, and it pisses us off all the time, because he uses his superpower to lie to us when he should be lying to the goddamn leader and all the other people to
the
get
highest
off of us.
The highest guy in the Pelican organization outside of Griffin is Bensel. Then you get up, it's Bensel above him, and then you get up to Gail. But Gail talks to Greg not Bensel. Damn, what's his name? I'm gonna have to look up the order again. But he's the guy. But I forgot the man. It's not Bensel.
Gaffini?
No, hold on. I look him up. Hold on, I forgot his name. Let me look him up. I'll show it with the family members.
But yeah,
David Griffin, he do have a great quality of knowing to pick great staff. Like he can pick excellent staff.
There you go. Thank you, Lucia. There you go. Lucia is his name. Thank you, Bowles. Bowles Jr. Yeah, Lucia. Yeah,
I mean, you saying he picked great staff, Jay Black, but I think he's just a victim of circumstance.
Lucia. Yeah, Lucia. That's who.
That is a mafia.
Everybody reports to him, and then he takes it up there to Gail. So I'm gonna show you the pack. Yeah, like I said, I showed you all this before. I'm gonna show the screen with y'all to show y'all the pecking order, because it's good to understand how this stuff works. But give me a second. I'm gonna show the pecking order right here, and you'll see that go Gail right there. All right, Gail, and that's Lucia right there.
Let me see. Oh yeah, he looked like
right up under.
Mm-hmm.
And then Griffin's on. You see Griffin right up under him.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his term, the president, as he's the vice president of basketball operations. But he's also the president of the Saints and the Pelicans.
Okay.
He has both titles. Lucia was named president of the Pelicans in 2012, oversees the club's financial operations, government affairs, its marketing, ticket, suite sales, legal, stadium, community affairs, human resources, information technology, and facility departments. He's also served as the president of the New Orleans Saints since 2012, and he's a representative of both clubs at the NFL and NBA owner meeting. He's the highest you get, which is not Gail. You can see her sitting on top there. So everybody report to this man right here, the highest man in the organization. Then of course Griffin sits down. Here go his stuff that we read.
I don't say nothing about what he do, huh?
It
talk
says,
about what he did.
Well, it does. It says it just says Pelicans name team executive basketball operations, and it goes into a spiel about his accolades.
Okay, what do you do?
He doesn't. I mean, we had to cover with it what he does. I mean, he's there because that Lucia has no basketball or football acumen. He's simply a businessman. He's a bureaucrat.
Okay.
You go if you need something to happen, like if the Sports Coma, wanted to go and make a sponsorship deal with the Saints, Lucia's who you would reach out to. He's a businessman to help facilitates all that. Griffin is over top of the Pelicans, all things in terms of the Pelican side of things. So, and then of course we define that early in the show, and you see Langdon right up under him. And let me see the goal just to keep going so y'all can see the rest of them. Then again to the senior execs. And this is Greg Bensel. This is Bensel I was talking about, because this is the guy that was giving the Catholic Church the information on how to hide that stuff. I always spotlight his ass for that. But these are the people, man, that sit on top of the Pelicans organization. But yeah, I Googled the definition earlier in the show of what an NBA vice president of basketball operation does, because the Pelicans does not list his description They just say his title and then show a bunch of accolades of what he did from previous stints as general manager.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, they leave it up to you, open to interpretation. But we went and, like I said, I went and Googled it, and we put it up on the screen for the family members to see what it means.
And basically, it's media. Like whenever they have any type of blowback in the media and stuff getting out of hand, he's supposed to be the person who come calm it down and change the narrative. That's David Griffin.
He's the spin man.
Right. He's good for that. I really think he would be a great spin man. He just needs to stay in his place of spinning stuff.
Yeah, but his spin is elementary level. It's not believable and it's annoying. So I mean, it don't work with us. It's not an elite level spin. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like.
But he need to use those spin powers on like the media towards them and not towards like the fandom, because we don't buy none of that shit.
Right. I mean, he can't tell the difference. He sees you like he sees everybody else.
And that's the problem. We are wonderful human beings, and he don't realize it.
That's the problem. Because he's like, okay, they got guys out here I can't talk like that to. I have to keep it real. He would get a lot of.
You don't even have to keep it real, Q. Just don't fucking talk to us. Let Trajan Langdon talk to us. Don't talk to us.
That's a fact.
Just don't talk to us.
You can't handle it, bro. This a man that wants. This man want.
The GM supposed to talk to us anyway. Don't talk to us.
The general manager is supposed to be the guy that addresses you. I got people keep telling me, Q, no, the VP can't talk to you. I tell name him. Name the
right.
VP.
I was just about to say that.
All you get is GM.
Name him. They can't do it. Oh no, Q. The VPs always talk to him like, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. The general manager's job is to come out. You think the VP of basketball operations, that's third in the chain underneath the owner and who the owner reports to is that he handles the big shit. The daily operations of the team is headed by the general manager, the signing personnel. Of course, the VP's in a loop about what he does, but the general manager is the ones that make all the decisions in terms of
that man's supposed to make a system that
and
works.
If he fails, then he's at fault for it. He gets fired, not the VP. See, David Griffin stuck his head out there where he was supposed to play. And I think to a degree, Griffin don't know how to be a VP. That's what I really think it is. He has been a general manager so long that he thinks that's what he's supposed to be. He doesn't know how to be a VP. That's the problem. And he's learning fast on the job because you hire people under you. You got a real good staff, by the way. You did a good job at hiring those guys. Yeah. Get out of the way and let them go ahead and do their job. And he did that this time because he knows that his job is on the line. Because the people pointed at him.
Cut off.
Well, that's because of you. That's because of you and all the family members that's in here that's smart enough to know not to point your finger.
Don't leave yourself out. You too.
I mean,
you got a goddamn name that's ringing bells. You got people calling him man Doc Ock and shit.
Because that's what he is.
No. They call him, but I've been naming him that the new Jared Krause. I've been told y'all that. He act like that. Yeah, that was a good name they came up with him, and he fit it. He really does because he's annoying as hell.
All right, J Black, you had anything else left, bro?
No. I think that was it. I don't gotta go somewhere else.
All right, man. We appreciate you, bro. Be safe out here, big dog, man. I see you out there doing your thug thizzle late at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, always.
All right.
Rick City.
All right, Big Q, you said everything you wanted to say, bro. Time to let DJ go ahead and bring us home.
Yeah, DJ. Well, listen, I just wanted to give a shout out to the entire flock up in the building. Much love to all you guys. I appreciate all you guys for being in the stream tonight. Appreciate your support. Stand up and of course to be your diehard Pelican family member, to be up at almost 2:00 in the morning talking about Pelicans. This is a 3.5
DJ stayed up the whole time.
And DJ did shut. So as a result, we're going to turn it over to DJ and let him in the stream. DJ, what you got?
All right, brother.
All right. First of all, my closing thoughts. And we maybe 2 weeks away from the preseason. Mm-hmm. I would love to see DC and the Smoothie Kings in them because I am supposed to be working that game, but that's it. I miss. I feel believe that the Pelicans are going to be okay. Like I said, if everybody stay healthy, I know it's not going to happen, but I got high hopes. Okay. On Fox 8, they say bless you boys. So that involves the Saints and the Pelicans. But with that being said, if anybody talk about our Pelicans,
that's right.
You tell them in the Trenton Langdon voice to get the flock out of here and go flock yourselves.
Treasure Langdon voice. That'll be a silent ass voice, DJ.
That would be a silent ass voice. It'd be sign language ass voice.
Shoot, boy, they gonna do some Kawhi Leonard type shit. Huh? Treasure Langdon voice, huh?
Yeah, he gonna be sign languaging it to you, DC. You like?
No, you did it wrong. You gotta do like the Care Bears and shoot love out your chest and shit.
All aggressively and shit, huh? All right, fam. DJ, thank you for that. DC, good show as well. Big ups to the flock.
Likewise,
Thank you guys
brother.
for doing it. Please hit the like button, family. If you hadn't hit the like button, hit the like button, share the show links, and subscribe to the Pelican Post Game Report. Hit the subscribe button, man. We'll come back next week. Some more content. And let me tell you something. It's coming up real soon. Pelicans are firing off again. And we're gonna start picking the shows up once again, like we did. Right now, it's a little slow. We'll start picking them up.
Monday, man. We probably have to do something on Tuesday talking about, I guess, the training camp.
We'll cover all of it.
We will have another show next week.
Yeah. All right, fam. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all for chiming in.
Much love
to you. What's up, bro? Huh?
We got 4 preseason games or 5?
I think we got 4, right, Q?
It's 4.
I think it's 4, yeah.
We're going 4-0 in the preseason, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's right. That's right.
All right, fam. Much love to y'all. I'll see y'all later. Go Pels.
Peace.
Media Network for all things Pelicans.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
What's up, fam? This is Big Q from the Sports Coma. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all. The PRO Media Network is back at it again. Last year, we gave away several PS4s and games. So this year, we're raffling off a PS5. To enter for your chance to win, simply click the link below and fill out all the necessary information to be eligible. Sign up for the raffle. It's $25 to enter. You gain an opportunity to win a system, the PS5 system. Like I said, it's a one remote and everything in it that goes with the full system. These things are hard to come by. It could be yours. Into the raffle today, $25 get you in. There's also a deal when you buy more than one ticket to up your chances of winning. Jump in there. It benefits the platform as well. So feel free to sign up for the first annual PS5 raffle from the Pro Media Network. Thank you for participating.